George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Rich, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Lieutenant Uhura.
Yes, Captain. We have a problem, sir, with the comms. We can't hear shit.
Oh. Oh, that chuckling in the background is the last standing Samoan. Big Rig, Nick Utam.
Why does the deck smell like sex?
It's the hollow deck for a reason.
Might as well call it the backdoor deck.
Swabbing the poop deck, bro. But we don't judge. And finally, American Ramrod, Kendo Slice.
I have no Star Trek reference because I've never watched the show, you fucking nerds.
You couldn't even do like something on the wing. You couldn't do that, really? Come on.
That's not Star Trek. That's Twilight.
Yeah, but it's
Zone.
close enough. We would have given it to you. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
get your damn
Nana.
franchises right.
God.
We don't play fast and loose with crossovers around here.
Yeah, we have to be careful. Get our fingers bit. So yes,
CW?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? How many times have we mentioned my black ass in like every fucking franchise ever? That's a crossover.
We care about the property. It's not, we're not like fucking the CW over here.
That's true.
I would
That's
never
goddamn
fuck with CW, Dion. I have standards.
That's damn right. And they don't. Never forget that.
Yeah.
So, folks, tonight is going to be another fun show. They are every week. That's all we do here. So, before we start tonight's festivities, tonight's main events, all that fun stuff, we're going to start our show off like we always do and thank our newest patron. So, we have a new patron who joined us at a very nice level. So, I'd like to thank our friend, I can't even wait, No End Whenever. So, No Edwin Whenever, thank you very much for your membership to our Patreon page. This Sunday, we'll be recording more after-hours stuff, aka the Sunday Hangover. And the closer we get to WrestleMania, we're going to record some wrestling-related content and put that over there. And if there's a taste for it over here, I'd be willing to sprinkle some in every once in a while just to satiate that portion of our audience. So, yeah, folks, if you're into that stuff, join our Patreon page. And thank you to everyone who backs us over there. Now, tonight, folks, we have a goal. We are so close to the line. And what is that line? The Stealing Solo line. So in under the halfway mark, in just 3 weeks and a few days, boys, this comic is already at family levels. It is at 98% funded already. So we're not even halfway through the campaign. So I'm throwing down the gauntlet to see if we can get this done tonight on air so we can start talking about bonuses and extra fun stuff, because at this mark tonight, when we hit this goal, everyone's going to get a High Council sticker. It'll be a nice holographic sticker featuring the art of the campaign. But the more and more we travel down this rabbit hole of campaign perks, we get to the really fun stuff, like the WCBS audio drama of Stealing Solo. Dion, are you excited to produce your own audio drama?
Is a pig's pussy pork?
Yes, it is.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Your
Jeez.
answer number one.
I was like, shit, you do say that. Fuck.
Yeah, that is a thing that you said.
I talk about honey dicks and all that stuff in normal everyday
Well, I mean,
life.
usually he's betting his hedges, so that's the problem.
I bet my hedge.
Yeah.
I bet my hedge the other day.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a real Monday night quarterback.
Yeah, man. I mean, and if you really don't like my kitchen, that means you can't take the heat.
All right, get out the wild, wild west, bro.
Wicked wild.
I listened to that song yesterday.
I listened to it when we went to Miami. I listened to Miami and Wild Wild West. So I had to.
I don't blame you, man. There's something about Will Smith that it's kind of timeless. I know he wasn't the coolest ever, but for some people he was, and some of those big hits don't suck.
Exactly.
I'll stand by him. Like, the Men in Black song is awesome.
It is. And yes, he used samples for stuff, but he made some great hits. And obviously he wasn't going to, start dropping a bunch of F-bombs and shit. But hey, sometimes clean fun is the best fun.
Sometimes.
Not all the time. I mean,
Not here ever.
I mean, I'd hope not.
So, folks, we're going to be checking in on this tonight. I know we can make this one happen real quick. ever since we had Ethan on the High Council this past week, we had a nice upsurge in everything. So that means everyone that appears on the cover has appeared on the High Council in the first half of the campaign. So we have some other stuff lined up, some fun stuff. But the thing I'm interested in the most, yes, it's the highest stretch goal, but the WCBS short film. You guys ready to make our... or we see people talking in the chat about IMDb pages. Well, we're going to be the first people to just actually make a movie. It's going to be a short film, but it's something that we are going to be able to do with this stretch goal. The resources aren't unobtainable, and we have access to a lot of cool stuff. So we want to do that. We want to make that happen. And we want to make Dion really uncomfortable on screen for thousands and thousands of
What the fuck is this wee shit?
All right, fine. I want to make Dion uncomfortable on screen as possible.
Wait, hold on. Don't you can't have all the fun. I want to do that too. Jeez.
Oh, dude.
No, hold on. We're not getting a goddamn line here.
Hey. You're my friend. I get to make you uncomfortable whenever we're in physical contact. That's it.
This has not gone the way that I thought I was going to go here. In terms of my kickoff, my fucking career in fame and infamy. This is not how. This is not the fucking trail I thought I was going to be on here, boys.
Well, if at no point have I ever said that I want to make Dion uncomfortable on film. However, I do condone it.
Is it just fair? I can't tell.
Well, I mean, with the movies I make, I don't know. Dion might be blacklisted in Hollywood real soon. So,
isn't that a good thing these days? I mean,
he's gonna be blacklisted, but he's also gonna be in probably a threesome or a foursome. But that's here nor there.
Look, he made it to the top. He burned out early, but you know what? Jimi Hendrix didn't make it past 27. He's the greatest guitar player of all time.
God.
Dion, you're not going to die young, but you know what? Go out in style.
Yeah, that's not the mojo I was really hoping for there, but I like it. Let's do it. I'm getting a little warm in my nethers for that one.
Now, Dion, you are the world's greatest transition artist, and you don't know it. Tonight's word game. You talked about feeling all nice and warm in your nethers. Well, folks, tonight's topic is about your nethers. Replace one word in any movie title with testicles. So, do your worst.
Yeah.
Planet of the Testicles.
Testicles time machine.
I don't know, man. Hot Tub Testicle is a pretty good title.
Yeah. Friday Night Testicle is another good one.
Friday Night Testicle.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The good, the bad, the testicles.
Yes.
The testicles who love me.
Days of Future Testicle.
Bring a baseball movie into it. You got Major Testicles or Testicles League, however you want to do it.
There you go.
How about a testicle of our own?
That's a good. There you go. Or even to call back to an earlier bit, the crying testicles.
Yeah. What about the testicle game, Dion? I feel like that's a better title for the actual
for sure. I think that one rolls off the tongue a little bit easier. In this case, rolls off the testicles a little bit easier.
Hey, never mind. We're not going to get that path tonight.
Hold on. Mission Impossible Ghost Testicle.
Yeah.
Or Mission Impossible Testicle Protocol.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just am looking forward to my favorite movie, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Testicle. I just love it. Where'd it go? I don't know.
All over my computer.
I prefer Back to the Testicles.
I can feel it, but I don't know if it's there or not.
You did not miss Raiders of the Lost Testicle.
Raiders of the Lost Testicle.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Testicles of Doom.
Testicles
Yes.
of Doom.
That's just
Beverly
a
Hills
good
Testicles.
Beverly Hills Testicles. Sure.
Those are some nice testicles. They're high level.
Yeah.
Quality testicles.
So, folks, tell us your testicle titles all night long. We'll be reading them. So, let's see if you can make us
Have a
break
ball.
higher. We'll have a ball.
God damn it.
Fuck you. That was a good joke. All right,
Effective.
Crabs.
oh, God. This is my favorite one so far. From TLJ Screwjob. The Last Testicle. The Lance Armstrong story.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, that's
There you
cool.
Oh, God.
You have to give back those Tour de France's, though, Lance. Cheater.
Yep. Cheating motherfucker.
From
Might
Money
be 27 testicles.
Star Trek: The Wrath of Testicles.
Yeah. 28 testicles later.
You're wondering the Fellowship of the Testicle, the Two Testicles, and the Return of the Testicle.
When did the other test? Wait, is this a three-balled man?
I guess so.
Because he had two testicles, and then there's a return.
Well, he might leave in the second one and then come back in the third. You never know.
They're always a
He
pair.
must be
They never
Scaramanga's cousin.
Yep. Or he was just known as a testicle too far.
Yeah.
Now hold on real quick. We did have a couple. Primer did have Raiders of the Lost Testicles a super chat. Joseph Yanowich says the testicle awakens. And we had a couple more super chats roll in, so we don't have to make anyone wait on this one because
The testicle is not enough.
Any movie that has a one-word like secondary title can just be that movie testicle. Thor testicle.
how about this? Honey, I Shrunk the Testicles.
Oh,
Nice.
somebody's
Then
doing
followed by
it.
Honey, I Blew Up the Testicles.
Oh,
That should be a regular thing, I think.
Excellent testicle.
Bill and Ted's. Well, it could be pluralized. So Bill and Ted's Excellent Testicles. How many of them are there? 69, dude.
69, and then Bill and Ted's bogus testicles.
Wait,
And then Bill and Ted.
They don't
face the
even number. That means
testicles.
somebody's missing one.
Yeah, you know.
I feel like Death was missing one.
Yeah, he's a one baller.
Oh
see that.
poor guy. Poor fucking
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. He got Melvin's one too many times.
Scott Skio 2 says Terminator Dark Testicles, the planned sequel to Dion's favorite movie.
Oh,
I mean, that already sounds like a better fucking movie.
Oh, it will be. Now, instead of a butterfly knife, it'll be hair testicles.
God.
Don't forget, there's always Testicle Club.
Testicle knife.
There's
Yes.
always Testicle Club.
Now, are you referencing like Fight Club is Testicle Club or the Breakfast Club is the Testicle Club?
I was going
Or the
with Fight
Cotton Club.
Either works. You could have Testicle Club and the Testicle Club. They're different movies.
I feel like you would fight for your right to be in the Testicle Club,
That's
but
fair.
Testicle Club you just don't talk about.
Testicle.
What about testicles in pink?
Yes.
Testicles
A lot of them are.
or pretty
Six-
testicles.
16 testicles?
Yes.
Yeah.
How about weird testicles?
Weird
Oh my God.
testicles alone?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's testicle.
Yeah. Oh,
Testicles,
welcome to the testicles nest.
risky testicles.
Yeah.
Cesario Japan says 80s flashback time. My Little Pony the movie is better than My Little Testicle the movie. Sorry, not sorry, Dion.
I mean, depending on your point of view,
Yes.
Really,
Depending on the
really,
point of view.
it really is your point of view on that one.
There's always
Testicle
Testicle
9 from outer
2,
space.
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, that's the name of tonight's show.
Oh,
Simple Zack 2 Electric Boogaloo.
oh, good.
We also have our friend Joseph Biedowicz who says Big Testicles and Little China.
That's good.
Oh.
Isn't
think-
that Xbox porno title?
Yes.
I think somebody's talking about Dan again.
Testicles stood still.
Dude, that's incredible.
Oh my God, dude. So some of these that are coming in are fucking
Oh,
gold.
here we go. Here we go.
Testicles of
The
tomorrow.
day after testicles, the Caitlyn Jenner story.
God
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
wait, who's a famous trans man? Because that could be Testicles of Tomorrow.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's a solo project for you there. Go ahead and hit the Google, see what fucking searches come up. Your search history may never be the same again.
Famous trans.
Famous testicles.
Famous
Yeah.
Dude, famous testicles. for
Somebody's ended up on a
$400.
watch list.
Yep.
We already are on a watch list.
Dirty testicles.
Yep.
I think you're having too much fun with my testicles on air.
I think a lot about your testicles tonight, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing your testicles to the show.
Always. Zach Z says Army of Testicles. Now, will that star Bruce Campbell?
Yeah. Oh my. No,
Yeah,
I
Jumping
I
Jack,
think
Testicles,
even the evil
starring
testicles.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, even if the movie was named that, he'd still be like, "Fuck it." Sam Raimi's directing. Like, I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay, a ton of these have rolled in, so folks, we're going to be reading the testicle titles for a while. We're just going to take a couple of minutes, and we'll get right back to your testicles. So, folks,
We'll
please.
be back to these testicles shortly.
Yeah, we'll be
Ah,
back to your
this shit's
testicles
nuts.
in just a moment. Yeah, this,
Damn it, kid.
God, I don't even know where to go from here. There's a show, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Or we just talk about balls all night.
I mean, you could talk about the song "Balls to the Wall." We could talk about the song "Big Balls."
Yeah.
And
Great Balls of Fire.
Great Balls of Fury, the film Balls of Fire.
Great Balls of Fire.
Great Balls of Fire.
Balls of Fury. That's a terrible
Hey,
film.
Balls, Papa.
Oh, sorry, Chapin.
Or that really shitty the WWE pay-per-view, Great Balls of Fire. For some reason, they thought that was a good idea.
I cannot believe that was a real thing that fucking happened, and I'm still laughing about that shit to this day.
Wasn't that a multiple year pay per view as well?
Yep.
No, it
No,
only
I think
got
it was
one.
around the once. Yeah.
Okay, my
That was
bad.
a June one,
Yeah,
I think, right?
they realized that was a terrible name for a pay-per-view, and they're like, "Yeah, we got to scrap this. No one's going to take us seriously." Not that people do, but kind of a punch to the credibility when you're like, "We got this great pay-per-view, pal. It's called Great Balls of Fire."
It's
Like
great
the
shit.
song, the hit song. Like Vince, that was a hit song 70 years ago.
Who cares? No one's still alive that liked it, Vince. I did. Oh shit, we jumped up a whole bunch on the campaign. Thank you, folks. We're even closer. So we're gonna do this on air tonight. Talking about
We're doing it live. We're doing it live, damn it.
I can't believe Anna didn't know who that was. She's like, who's Bill O'Reilly? We had to show her the clip on the High Council a couple weeks ago.
Damn.
Now,
Oh God.
I'd love to get to know her.
Yeah.
Oof.
Now, we're all roughly the same age. So we grew up late 80s, early 90s, roughly watched a lot of the same shows. How do we feel about the show Gargoyles?
Absolutely love it.
Anybody else? Kendo? Nick?
I was late. I was late to the party on Gargoyles. It was at the time when I was no longer really watching cartoons.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, and then I think I watched the first season of it, and then that was it. I never really picked it up again.
Well, it's a show that a lot of people loved. It's weird. This guy, is it Greg Weisman was his name? He produced this, The Spectacular Spider-Man, Young Justice. The guy's work was always wonderful, but they always got cut short. And Gargoyles is no, it matches that too. It happened. It was the first one, really. So if we go back and look at Gargoyles, we see that the fans always clamored for it. When Disney Plus launched, people were excited for that show. And now fans are going to get a little more Gargoyles action. This is cool enough for me to want to talk about it on the show. But Gargoyles is getting their own series of action figures based on that old cartoon. So how cool does that look?
That's awesome.
Now, be warned, folks. It comes from NECA, so it's probably going to break. Just be careful. Remember, that their figures are not made to be played with. They're meant to be collected. It says it on their box. That's why. Go watch the Retro Blasted video. He lays it out. But if
I mean, look at this image, Reggie. You can see the hinges on the elbows and the hands there and everything. It's like this is not meant to just sit there in a box, man. This is dumb. Like, I mean, I got what is it? I got the Back to the Future toys, and from what you told me about them, is like they're not open because I don't want to break them. I would love to set them up and everything, but I'm not gonna spend the money on them and then just try to move them around and like the arm breaks off or something. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I want to go, oh my God, this is going to be amazing, because this image leaked this morning. I thought it was fake. Then they announced the Goliath figure. Excuse me, I can't speak. They announced the Goliath figure, and then NECA put out a tweet that says, we're releasing 5 other figures in the set. So this is going to be a big deal. I just hope as NECA grows, their quality control gets better, because damn it, I want to love your toys. You get some of the coolest licenses, and overall, you make a decent looking product. But if I can't at least move Doc Brown's hands together or have Marty McFly put the guitar in there without snapping his wrist off, you really haven't made anything that's worth my while. So this is cool, but I wish somebody else was making it like Super 7. Now, by the way, Cesario Japan, you have been a listener for 4 years. I never realized what your icon was. I never looked closely enough at it. So for those people out there who do know, I'm late to the party on this one, but it's Henry from Thomas the Tank Engine. And that episode is actually very important because as a kid, I used to watch that show all the time. And when we would drive through this very specific tunnel in Cincinnati, I guess as a kid, I would say, oh, Henry the Tunnel. So for years and years, my mom and grandma would always talk about, oh, here comes the tunnel, talking about me being a kid watching that show. And so I don't think you've ever changed your icon, but not until right now did I realize what the hell it was. So cool. That's awesome.
It looks like Thomas the Tank Engine is fucking scared. He's like, I don't want to come out today,
dude.
Or
That's exactly what happened.
Some kid.
No,
You're saying, I want to come out today,
dude. What happens in the episode is Henry the Green Engine gets a new coat of paint or a new painted coat, depending on who you listen to. And he doesn't. It looks like the weather's going to get bad, and he doesn't want to get his new paint dirty or wet, so he hides in the tunnel. And then every day he's afraid to go out because he doesn't want to ruin his new coat of paint. So they say, "Well, if you're not going to come out, we're just going to fucking wall you in." And so in the British,
oh my god,
in the British version of the show, they just wall him in and they fucking leave him. In the American version, they're like, I think they let him out at the end or something. But that's the whole point of that episode is like vanity is a fucking punishable offense in England or the island of Sodor, as they call it.
By death, apparently.
Oh my
Loan
God!
tax.
They're just like, we're not gonna play with us. You can't play at all. You can't live either. No, well,
You ain't gonna come out and play. We're gonna fucking kill you slowly. That's mean.
Jeez.
No need for that. And this is the country that thought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too violent. We got to call them the Hero Turtles. Fucking. Oh, well, yeah, we can't show nunchucks, but we'll fucking wall trains into tunnels and kill them.
Sentient trains, by the way.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my God. But Cesare Japan, I just saw that and I'll just see your super chat earlier. WCBT World Class Bull Testicles. You like to call them, what are they? Rocky Mountain oysters around these parts.
Oh,
so.
God.
Yeah. That's a delicacy.
To some, yes. To me, no.
No.
So, yeah, the Gargoyles toy is cool. Anything from the 90s you guys really want to see made into a figure that won't be made into a toy?
Oh, man.
Jenny McCarthy before she went nuts.
I mean, that's a different type of toy.
I think she actually has an action figure like that. That's not a joke. I think there's a Jenny McCarthy doll.
Is she crazy and running around screaming about vaccines?
It might have been from the 90s, so no, she didn't have the internet yet.
Good. She wasn't nuts yet.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe SWAT cats. I'd like to see toys of that.
Ooh. I'd buy those for $1.
Yeah, man.
Everything I can think of all has a toy or something I already want to buy. So it's I would have said Kamen Rider, but that shit that has a shit ton of figures. So
oh God, yeah. I would want Small Soldiers toys to get remade.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
They were dope.
Especially nowadays with current technology, they could be awesome.
You know what you could do? You could do two things. And I don't ever advocate for this, but let me just say it for a second. If you remade Small Soldiers with modern day technology, the story becomes more plausible. See, that's where they fucked up. Seriously, hear me out for a second, though. This is where they fucked up with the Child's Play remake. While it is completely dumb to remake Child's Play, the idea of an app-based toy getting corrupted and fucking programming up and killing people is kind of cool.
Well,
so now Small Soldiers, you could do that instead of having weapons-grade chips in their heads. You could have it where their app is broken and the kids try to get killed by these military toys. It could be cool.
They're actually making Chucky the TV show. I think it's going to Sci-Fi. And it's basically based it's based off the premise of the current remake. So
sounds on brand for Sci-Fi.
Yeah, because apparently that's still a channel people want to invest in. I mean,
if it was Chucky versus like the Piranaconda, then they might have something there.
So would you guys, speaking of killer toys and all that shit, would you buy a Where's Waldo action figure for $189?
I can't think I would.
Sell.
No, I don't think so.
I'll buy a book, but not sure it's shit not for $180.
Yeah. At first, I was like, "A Where's Waldo figure? That's awesome! I'll buy it. He's got real clothes."
If it was Where's Waldo at, like after Burning Man, then maybe.
Or like, where's Waldo in Vietnam or something like that? You know,
yeah. Or a current one, you know, where's Waldo after the beer bug? You know, like
yeah. Where's Waldo fighting ISIS? You know,
yeah.
Special edition.
Where's Waldo on Capitol Hill?
Why isn't he working harder for us?
Waldo taking back the Capitol.
There you go. Two versions.
There you go. Right? Yeah.
I love a good classic film in the making.
Oh God.
There you go. Red Waldo and Blue Waldo.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
come on and get Red Pill Waldo.
Oh God.
Yes, Red Pill.
Oh, there you go. Incel Waldo.
Dude, we should do a fucking parody book of Red Pill Waldo.
There you go. Perfect.
And then the sequel, Blue Pilled Waldo.
And then what is it? Waldo goes overseas and comes back to his friends and tells them all about it all the time, and always says Ibiza as opposed to Ibiza.
Well,
not Waldo.
Yeah.
He's cultured. He clearly saw The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, like fucking like traveled the world, Waldo, like that asshole.
I would watch all of this. Let's make it happen. Look at how about Waldo gets woke. That would be the worst.
God.
Oh shit!
You got to give him.
He'd be woke though.
You got to give him one of those pink hats.
Yeah, his beanie's on the back of his head.
There you
Dude, this one's fucked up. Where's Waldo during the Hong Kong protests?
go. Oh God.
That's a super chat from Primer.
Woo.
That's a spicy one.
Nice.
That is a spicy one.
It's a spicy testicle.
Where's Waldo defending our borders? Just saying. And then you do the crossover, or you do the other one. Where's Waldo trying to get to America?
There you go.
Yeah.
It'll be a better story than Coming to America too.
I still haven't seen that. I don't want to. I really don't want to.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's definitely it's just like a fun, shitty little movie to watch.
Okay.
Just keep those expectations low.
Okay.
Watch old ass Arsenio Hall trying to be funny.
Now,
Man.
would you guys like to have a little more fun, or do you want to hear about something that's really going to piss us all off?
We can get it
let's
out of the way.
Get pissed off.
Yeah,
That way we can
yeah,
have
let's-
fun afterwards.
Yeah. We've had a good fun so far. Let's piss ourselves off.
All right. Now, this is
Yeah.
new to me.
Just rip the Band-Aid off.
All right. Now, this came from Salvador. Now, folks, this wasn't going to be. We're going to talk about everything else we had planned tonight, but this is something the guys haven't seen yet because this story broke. I wanted to break it to you guys. You guys ready?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Racist WWE moments are being removed as classic matches move to Peacock.
Oh, God damn it.
I saw that.
So Rowdy Piper no longer exists, I'm assuming, on the Peacock.
Yeah.
Neither does Booker T.
Oh, no!
Just
That's
that
going to
one.
go away.
Yeah. And then they're getting rid of Vince McMahon
you.
saying it. They're getting rid of Vince
Yeah.
McMahon saying it to Booker T.
Unless they dub it out, that would be weird. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, sucker.
Brother.
Yeah. We're coming for you. And that's what they could do. It's Hogan voicing over that part. It's like Booker T, we're coming for you. And all of a sudden you hear Hulk Hogan, brother.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing mashup.
So
God.
let me read this a little bit to you guys, and then let's talk about it. Because again, as we move into an all digital age, our content becomes altered and changed by whoever curates it. See, it used to be you buy a movie, you buy a videotape like a wrestling event, you take it home, it's yours forever to watch, rewind, and it's the same match. Over the last couple of years, the WWE, actually, not even the last couple of years, since I've been in high school, since I've met Dion later in college, the WWE has tried to kind of alter its history because they want to be more sensitive to whatever time period they're releasing their content in. And the network was the one thing they had put out that they said it's going to be uncensored. We're going to have this and that. Now, it wasn't 100% perfect. There were a lot of things where they had gone into original masters and edited out stuff. You can catch it real easy if you pay attention. But they never did shit like this, where they took out the questionable content. And this is just another moment where another thing that's getting censored. Really, this is just another piece of censorship. Even if you don't give a shit about the WWE, awesome, cool. You don't have to. But this is when Gone with the Wind got changed, or got the disclaimer in the front of it. Now shit's going to be changed. It's not that it's going to get a disclaimer. It's going to be altered because of NBC Universal's standards and practices. So this makes me question what else from NBC Universal's Peacock streaming service will be altered for their, standards and practices. It's not going to be the sweeping across the board measure, is it? Or is this going to be targeted? I don't know. But here's what we have so far. As 17,000 hours of wrestling programming transition from WWE Network to Peacock, fans have noticed that some scenes are missing. Racist moments from the wrestling franchise's history are quietly being deleted from the archives as the massive programming library gradually translates to the from the WWE Network. According to sources familiar with the situation, the NBC Universal-owned streaming service is reviewing all 17,000 hours of WWE content to ensure it aligns with Peacock's standards and practices. WWE is also being made aware of any edits. One of the alterations has been made to 1990's WrestleMania 6, which features a match between Roddy Piper and Bad News Brown that included Piper, a white wrestler, painting his face black while facing off against Brown, a black wrestler. I heard Bad News Brown, how he's talking about Harlem and how he's proud to be from Harlem, Piper said during the pre-match interview. Now I can't stand here. I can be black. I can be white. Don't make no difference to me. It's what's inside. So that classic wrestling moment's gone.
Yeah, to be fair, he only painted half of his face black.
True.
And then the story about him going through the airport was gold.
Oh, the fuck. Didn't they switch the stuff so he couldn't get that off?
Yeah. He was in the shower scrubbing it. Because did he wrestle that way or something like that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's what it was. Yeah. He wrestled himself. He wrestled as half white, half brown but the shit that gave him so it didn't rub off during the match was like, it was like, fucking Sharpie. It wouldn't come off. And he was like in the shower scrubbing himself for hours trying to get it off. And it just lightened it up. So he's going through the airport half painted brown. It was.
Oh my God. That's fucking classic.
Here you go, Nick. Here's a picture of him.
Yep, that's it. It was black. It wasn't brown. It was straight black.
Oh my God.
It makes no sense.
Oh, that's
Wrestling is fucking weird, and I love it, dude. And again, he lost the match. So
He was the fucking
You know what? You know what? I hope everybody out there learns how to make a Plex server real quick, because you're gonna fucking need it.
If anything,
how do you fucking get rid of that? That's the point. He's the bad guy. Come on.
if anything, this is an advertisement for VPNs, because the network is still going to work if you're from another country. Just the United States is the only one that's getting the Peacock treatment.
Oh, really? Wow, that's odd.
Yeah, we're the only ones that have to ride the cock. The rest of the world, they don't have to worry about it.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
Now, there's more to this story. Let's see.
Good.
Yes, it says first reported the Piper Brown match is no longer included in the broadcast. In a 2020 interview, Brown reflected on the blackface stunt. I thought it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I figured, let him do it. And one of those times he's going to be sorry. Another deleted moment was from the 2005 Survivor Series 19. In a notorious bit, WWE CEO Vince McMahon, acting as his on-camera corporate villain persona, said the N-word to a shocked John Cena, and then started cast a stunned Booker T who says, tell me he didn't just say that. At the time, WWE spokesperson defended McMahon to TMZ, calling it an outlandish and satirical skit involving fictional characters similar to that of any scripted television show and movies. Which is fair, because it's always been fake. There are just people out there that think it's real, and they want it to be treated as real. And we're fans, and we're going, it's not real. They didn't die. They're not really, this and that. Like, we know. Don't be stupid.
Well, I think the other thing too is I'm not even, I'm not worried about the it's real, because people who aren't fans love to say that because they think it makes them smart. Like, oh, it's real. My whole thing was that was the point. Like now don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating for Vince McMahon to be dropping the N-bomb.
Oh, hell no.
In his fucking local store. But he, especially around that time with Cena being the champion, he wants to be unlikable. That's the fucking point. And he's in turn showing how stupid it is when people say it. Right. So whether that's the message or not, I'm not saying that's what they were going for, but that's the point of doing that shit. Like, you're supposed to elicit a response specifically by doing a thing. And that specific thing, when Cena was the champion, who became the champion because he was a Dr. Thuconomics, and he was, he had the rap gimmick for the longest time, and Vince is making fun of him. He's being unlikable to remind the audience, hey, I'm the fucking bad guy. So that's the point. You're not gonna go to James Spader's house because he played a psycho mastermind villain on NBC. You're not gonna go to Ralph Fiennes' house because he played a Nazi in a Steven Spielberg movie. You're not gonna go to Ralph Fiennes' house after he was playing a fucking
Voldemort.
Voldemort, right? So why are we doing this? Like, are we gonna censor out everything that Fiennes says? In the Schindler's List, you know what I'm saying? So it's just so funny watching people react to wrestling like that.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where we need to step back and realize that this is our future that we've allowed to happen. Folks, a lot of you out there wanted to boycott Disney Plus because of what happened with Gina Carano, and rightly so. I'm not advocating for shit. All I'm saying is just know that when you sign up for streaming services, your stuff's not the same stuff anymore. The WWE hasn't produced these in years. They haven't made Blu-rays in quite a while in terms of like every event. So everything's been on this network, and it just wasn't successful enough. And so now this happened. So yeah, it's a loss for wrestling fans, but remember, folks, it's a loss for all of us because they feel emboldened to alter every piece of digital content. So as Disney expands the Disney Plus library, it may be, that scene in Aliens, Dion's favorite scene where Sigourney Weaver wakes up in the pod and her bush is hanging out a bit. You know what? They might go back and alter that. Oh, she had a virtual shave just because it might be a audience. That aside, though, when that movie hits the screens, it is no one's right that buys the rights to a film to fucking alter it. You are buying that movie, you are buying that property for your fans to then pay for the right to watch it. When you advertise that you are providing entertainment access to the WWE network, or content, you need to be providing everything that's there in the event, or you need to have an asterisk on every fucking thing. I don't care if it's offensive by 2021 standards. Guess what? When I sign up for WWE content, I don't give a shit if I've ever even seen the match. I expect it to be there because you're selling me a product. I want a complete package every time, and it's not NBC Universal's right to cut out something that's part of history. Is it stupid? Fuck yes, it is. But guess what? That was the goddamn point. We can't even have social commentary even on basic levels anymore.
And plus, it's like, what are you telling the WWE? What are you telling Vince McMahon? Obviously, he's not going to be here forever, but in the future, part of keeping that around is reminding people, hey, this is what happens, and this is the feeling you elicit when you decide to do something. Yes, you can make a artistic choice, particularly in wrestling. Artistic choices are fucking up and down and all the fuck around. But if you do something silly like Vince McMahon dropping the N-bomb, and he has to continuously watch that, and the WWE has to watch that, and the fans watch that, that gives people like, yo, maybe we don't do that, or when we do it in a different way. It makes people think, which is something that you should really want to do. You're not trying to save the world or anything, but seeing Vince McMahon walk up to John Cena, drop the N-bomb, and then saunter off where Booker T and his fucking wife are sitting there be like, tell me he didn't just fucking say that. Like, that's a cringy moment that you're going to remember. Vince is going to remember. John Cena's going to fucking remember. And the fans are going to remember. Everyone's going to be like, you know what? Maybe that's the thing that we think about. Like, what? We probably shouldn't say that all the time randomly in public to people. That's a pretty good lesson to learn, even if it's the fucking hard way. So, going in the future, WWE decides to do something, and then, don't worry, we can just erase it in post. Fuck it. It'll go on NBC cock, and they'll erase it. No biggie. It'll happen live, but we can just get rid of it. So we'll just do this one dumb thing. So it's just what message are you really trying to send? Go ahead and fuck up, because we'll just pretend it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, I've always said, like, when you sanitize, like with the answer, when you sanitize things like that and you take them away out of history, then you take away the bad shit that somebody's done, and then you don't know what's bad, and it's hard to tell, and it becomes this whole thing. I would have been happier if they would have just put a notice in front of it. Yeah, I would have bitched about it, but at least it would have kept the integrity of the episode or the show or whatever. It'd have been fine. This is, I'm really not for censorship, man. This is such bullshit. This keeps happening all the fucking time. I guess if anybody overseas over there who has the true version of the network can start pulling things off, that'd be great.
Yeah. So the DX parody in the Nation of Domination segment is probably strucken from the records at this point.
And that's one of the best moments in history, but hey.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But however, even though, and again, it wasn't racial, but we don't want to see, white dudes in blackface. That's the faux pas now. Fucking the slutty girls at Halloween and fucked it up for everybody. Fucking Triple H and DX, who were huge with black wrestling fans back then. We don't want them to get the wrong idea. Triple H pretending to be The Rock with a little bit of chocolate on his face. Fucking, we don't want to see X-Pac pretending to be Mark Henry, being charismatic, being funny, and something that was so fucking stupid. But no, we don't want to do that. That's bad. That's bad. Not having the conversation about blackface and all this other shit. We don't want to have that conversation. We're gonna have it for you where you don't see us have this conversation, and then make the changes for you.
Yeah, like, it would be really telling. Instead of saying, "Oh, we have to cut away from this," let's just use the Nation of Domination. I'm actually going to pull this up for people so they know exactly what we're talking about. This is something that's been on. This was on national television for years.
Yep. I will say this though: if they edit Mr. Fuji just to make him pixelated, just like in Japanese porn, and it's just like this big pixelated thing walking around, that might actually be kind of entertaining.
That's a multi-level joke right there.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say there's not only you're censoring it, but you're also making a hell of a joke out of it, and that would be different. I would be okay with that.
Well, if you look at this image right here, and you're like, what is going on? So first off, you got to get the context of what's actually happening, and it's weird that first off, in 1998, the bad guys. These weren't the bad guys. These were the heroes of the story. So instead of wiping it out, maybe we go, how are they the heroes? What happened? What was so different back then? This is all played for a big old joke. Now, the meta narrative of all this stuff, oh, it's a racist thing. Yeah, they pushed back too. Like it's their DX is the ultimate juvenile wrestling faction. Does it excuse what they did? No. But you also look back on this. I look back on this, with my background, and I go, it was funny. It was funny then. It's still funny now, but I get why you wouldn't do it today, and I get why it's in bad taste. And I get all this stuff. I understand. I'm not stupid. I'm smarter than the fucking people making these decisions because I think for myself. I don't try to think for, I don't want to offend my customer base, my subscriber base, so I don't put this content out here. No. If you're going to buy this, you're going to be responsible as I know this sounds a little, preachy, like the guardian of this streaming thing. Don't fucking alter it. This is one of the biggest moments they ever put out there. And people go, I've never heard of it. Probably don't know what's going on in wrestling in general. But this is probably a top 10 Attitude Era moment that's going to get wiped away. What about, for example, the ladder match that kind of caps all this shit off between Triple H and The Rock? What are they going to alter that or take that away because Mark Henry made an offensive gesture or they hit what about every time China gets hit? Is it domestic abuse? Are we going to wipe out most of the 90s of wrestling? Anytime a woman got bounced off the ring or fell or tripped, or what about the divas, or what about the other women wrestlers? Well, they're
going to take away half the great moments from the Dudley Boys, them putting chicks through tables because again, they were the fucking bad guys. We're getting, whether it was Edge and Christian or the Hardy Boys, we're getting them over no matter what. And we're doing this thing to make sure everyone knows that we are the fucking bad guys. And like you said, and the other thing too is, the whole degenerate thing that was what fans were into back then. The idea that you just kind of, fuck the system. You're rebelling. You're doing what you're not supposed to be doing. You're doing the opposite of what you're told. And even for WWE standards, the point was this group of fucking hijink, fucking saucy, a bunch of fucking dudes and their really buff chick that they hang out with are going off and doing these things to piss people off. And he's pissing off the Croc because, hey, I'm going to fight you for a championship. This is what I think of you.
And one thing, too, a lot of people aren't going to look at with this, the guy in the middle in the blue shirt, he's making fun of The Rock, the actor, the big one, the one that went on to be the big, the highest grossing guy or the highest paid guy. So, even the people that they're, this is racist, it kept all these hard workers down. Everyone in the Nation of Domination turned out great. In terms of their own private lives, the only one that's got issues is D'Lo because of an injury he caused to somebody else. But overall, they're all fairly healthy, successful. I mean, Mark Henry was almost an Olympian, right? He almost was a gold medal winner.
He was an Olympian.
He was an Olympian, yeah.
Okay.
He didn't win a medal, but yeah.
Yeah, Mark Henry's an Olympian. The Rock's The Rock. Godfather is a prominent businessman in Las Vegas. All this stuff.
Yes.
Because we learned in the 90s, us wrestling kids learned that pimping wasn't easy. We knew what the Godfather did for us each and every week. As well as carry the Intercontinental title.
That's right.
Yeah, pimps up, hose down, West Side. That was from this.
All right, true story.
I'll say this. I watched this thing live as a kid, and at no point did I think, they're making fun of black people. I thought they're making fun of the Nation of Domination, and it was fun. Yeah. No wrestling fan at that time period that knew what was going on when this happened at any time thought, oh man, this is racist and horrible. They just thought, yeah, fuck the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, man. Just the bad guys. And Dion, does this rank in a personal moment of favorite? I can't speak. Is this one of your favorite moments in the history of wrestling? I know for me, it's one of my favorite promos. It's so fucking good.
It's I think, objectively and personally, it's top 10 all time for me. It's so, even as a kid, it's fucking, because I didn't have cable then. So, I eventually saw, the replays and shit or whatever, and it's funny when it is replayed, and like Kendall said, at no point you could tell that it wasn't malicious in that the commentary being, hey, this dude is black and he does this shit, or even X-Pac or fucking Road Dogg just jumping on the turnbuckle every fucking 5 minutes, like that shit is hilarious. Like at no point are they saying my brother loves bacon.
I mean, that was an amazing D'Lo impression though.
It was hilarious.
I mean, Road Dogg had D'Lo down pat,
dude, and just fucking stupid ass Sean Waltman just in the background, just bobbing his fucking upper body with pillows under his fucking t-shirt. None of the commentary was, hey, these dudes are also black. It's like, we don't like these guys. We're better than them. We're fucking making fun of them. Also, one of us has a gigantic nose on our face. Come on.
Yeah, and that's the white guy they're making fun of. I will say the WWF taught me a lot of things, and The Godfather taught me what roll a fatty for this pimp daddy meant. Because as a kid, I was like, "What?" And I know what that meant, and then I learned about it, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh my god!
Best part about all this is my mom and I used to watch wrestling together, and she would say "pimpin' ain't easy," just like The Godfather.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Shit.
Hey, 14-year-old Kendall was all about getting on the hoe train with The Godfather.
Yes. I just love when they play.
Where is this train, and how do I get a ticket?
I just love how they bleep out "ho." Get on the train. Like, I love that. That part of it is funny, right? Because it's a product of time. That's the other thing. These things are a product of their time.
Yeah.
That's it's a great way to look back. Everyone, always loves to get up in arms with bullshit like YouTube Rewind. That's real life time capsule. That's a real life snippet of how we as kids, how adults saw things in 1998. How the idea of doing goofy bullshit specifically to piss off your boss and your boss's main man was funny, and it was fucking cool, and it was, it's okay to be a smarmy smart ass sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. And it was a fucking perfect snapshot of the time at the time. And even if you're doing something, it's not the greatest. I'm not saying we should fucking play Amos and Annie all the goddamn time, but pretending that it doesn't exist is like, yo, this was the time period. It's a snapshot of the time period, and we're gonna learn shit from it, good and bad. And it's good to look back and see it, and it's good to have a good cringe sometimes.
Yeah,
shit. The fucking birth of the hand. It is so fucking terrible. Even Mark Henry he's a big guy, isn't he? Big guy. But even Mark Henry in the middle of the fucking bit, you see him cover his face and start fucking laughing. That shit is just, it's silly and it's goofy and it's good to cringe. Like, okay, well, now we're not gonna do a fucking program where this dude's fucking this 70-year-old woman and she gives birth to a hand. Like, we're not gonna do that because we had this to remind us why not to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Just
Katie
cringe
Dixon.
sometimes, America. Yeah. Oh my God, that's a perfect fucking example.
Yeah, it happened. Anybody that was watching wrestling at the time watched that and said, "This is bad. This is wrong. I feel dirty. Why do I watch wrestling?" And then they tried to sweep it under the rug like it didn't happen. It's like, no, motherfucker, that happened. Don't ever do that again.
I just wanted to share this. This isn't the WWF.
Yeah, that's where the big boys play at WCW.
Yeah, look at the adjective.
Oh God.
Eats.
I can't look at it. There's one about Vince McMahon. I won't say any more, but Kendo knows what it is, but that's probably the most famous one.
That's a good
Yeah.
But that's when I go, how did that get on TV?
Well, see, that's the funny thing. That's another thing about how far we've come in wrestling. You put a sign like that up back then, it got on TV. Everybody thought it was funny. They didn't confiscate it. Now you walk in with a sign that they think is slightly edgy and they pull it off. I'm not a sign person, but one of the last wrestling events I went to was right before CM Punk quit. And I wanted to take a sign that said CM Punk. And then I was going to go in with a Sharpie and put a U in between the CM and put an S in front of the Punk and hold it up and see if I got it on TV and then see how quickly I was ejected.
Now, this is a real sign.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yep.
This is a commentary. It's the 1980s.
But even then, like you could make those signs and hold them up, and you'd be on camera, and they weren't liable, and it was just kind of like, oh, we got a crazy fan there. And sometimes I would take them down, sometimes I wouldn't. But who cared, man? Everybody's having a good time. It was a fun show. Like,
Yeah.
Well, and again, it's just a great snippet of the time period. It's the 80s. Everyone knows that AIDS is bad, and people are using it as an insult to a fucking crazy person who wears a kilt all the goddamn time to specifically get a reaction out of it. Like that's a time that we can't go back to. You can't have that sign on Raw today. You can't have that sign, even at AEW or whatever fucking. I mean, you probably can get it on CZW, but it's a great fucking snippet of the time period, man. Like, to pretend it doesn't happen. No one wants to lose it. It's like, okay, well, maybe now I'm not gonna make that sign in the future, But now I know what the fucking late 80s for wrestling fans was like. Yo, hey, this that crazy that's happening. You have it, you fucking bitch. Like that's just it's great. It's just great.
So
God.
By the way, we're ending this wrestling discussion on the perfect place because we have 316 likes. So boom. There you go. Can I get a hell yeah, Kendo?
Oh hell yeah.
What? That is dude, wrestling fans have ruined wrestling.
Yes,
listen, I will die on this hill. What is not bad for wrestling? It is good for wrestling. I fucking love it. The fact that the fans can interrupt a supposed big moment by yelling what, and we know they're just gonna piss them off. I fucking love that. I love that. Specifically with shit like that, the biggest match of all time at fucking TLC, John Cena, Randy Orton, 37, and the fans are just shitting on the whole thing. Like that's the shit that I like. As much as it gets annoying, I love the what chant. Fucking love it.
Yeah. What I think is funny is like people are like, "Oh, Star Wars fan base, they're so toxic. They're so toxic." Those people have never been in a fucking wrestling chat room or anything.
Right. Oh God, the story
wrestling fans are like the Star Wars haters like on steroids. Like the steroids are on steroids. If you're ever
so.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Exactly. And
the things you've told us and shown us from that group is just it's wonderful.
Dude, it's even better. Like if you go to an AEW group and you so much as even say Twinkle Toes McFingerbang is one of the most overrated fucking wrestlers in the modern era, you will get insulted, you will get death threats. I know, I've gotten those. And it's just hilarious. It's like, why don't you go back to watching WWE, you fucking Vince Dick Rider? It's like, well, one, I haven't watched WWE since I left WrestleMania 34. And two, I actually tried to watch AEW because I had the hopes it would be better.
God.
I just love it, all this testicle talk, by the way, folks.
God.
We're just getting slammed with them.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. Never ending testicle. It's running wild, brother. So one thing I did want to add before we move away from this completely, I hope that everyone out there goes and combs through the library of the show Friends, and you take up as much offense as you can for any questionable moment.
Please. Oh, please.
Friends needs to be pulled out of existence. Fuck Friends. It's the worst show of 1990, whatever, for the year you launched. You really damaged popular culture for a decade. It wasn't that good, and I've seen most of the episodes. Please. Find something questionable and take that shit off.
There were people in their 40s trying to act like they were in their 30s, hoping that people wouldn't mention, look like they were in their 20s, being in New York and going to fucking this coffee shop all the goddamn time.
Clearly, guys, nobody's ever told you life was going to be this way.
I'm going to punch you. I swear to God.
Well, the job's a joke. You're broke, and your love life is DOA.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nick, are you always feeling like you're stuck in second gear?
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be an open spot on WCBS soon. I'm gonna go quit and go live on an island now. Fuck it.
You got the island money? Shit, I'll stop making the jokes. Can we come? I want to go to the island.
Not now, goddammit.
Fuck.
Clearly, it has been his day, his month, his week, and even his year.
Oh, jeez. That's it. Ken is getting shot on sight. It's happening.
That's fine.
Anyways.
God damn it, Primer. This is a Primer's response. Don't worry, Jeff. I'll be there for you.
When the rain starts to pour.
God damn it.
Like you've been there before.
What a terrible fucking song.
Oh God! Every time I hear it, I just want to. Oh God! I want to put a lightsaber through my head.
You know what the worst part about that song is?
Oh,
it's
God.
a fucking single, so you can hear it at the store. Like I've been to grocery stores and you hear, and I'm like, "Fuck, man."
Yep. It used to come on in-house radio like at least once or twice a day. It sucked.
Yeah, it's like Mariah Carey's Christmas song. I can't fucking hear it. I can't do it.
Aren't they both from 1994?
Probably.
I think so. I want to say.
Shit.
I have a theory.
It's either 4 or 5.
Oh,
I have a theory that 1994 was a black hole of creativity, meaning there were some great things, but some of the big things that took over, these two things specifically, ruined everything. Pulp Fiction is great. All those great movies are, Shawshank Redemption. I respect those, but Friends, fuck it. They did it.
Yeah.
So let's catch up with some of the super chats because we have a lot to read tonight. So thank you, folks. And then we're going to talk about something because people are asking us about IMDb. So we'll address some of the drama in just a moment. So Primer says, Mortal Kombat Jamaram. Well, Primer, since you sent in the super chats, which one are we going to do?
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I
Jamaram! There you go, Primer.
Yeah,
for you too,
Piper's got it too.
We need to get that clip. Oh, I have a new button I'm working on. I'll tell you guys about it off air, but I want to surprise the audience with it. Joseph Bianowicz says, so, Jeff, there is Electric Boogaloo. Are we the WCBS crew challenging the Snyder and Warner Brothers to a dance-off? Damn!
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They're
You should see Dion's spin on his forehead. He's amazing.
Oh god.
Know about all that shit.
Dude, I can pop, lock, and drop it like no one else. And Nick is a human worm machine. Just...
Let me see it. Wap, 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 wap,
yeah. Do you remember
If by worm you mean I just lay there on the floor, then yes, sure, why not?
Yeah, it's like a convulsion. It's like, is he having a seizure? No, he's
We didn't say what type of worm.
That's true. That's true.
Nick acts like the worm at the bottom of a bottle of tequila. He's just,
Yeah,
he'll fuck you up if you
gummy
eat
worm.
him. But I don't think Nick's stretchy enough to be called a gummy worm.
Oh, I was just gonna say, he's
God.
multicolored and he's sweet.
Aw, you're a good friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Doug Keller just bought a 4K TV. Ooh, nice. And a few of the films I just got on 4K are Blade Runner, Top Gun, Scarface, and Total Recall. Excellent choices, dude.
Yeah.
All shot on
Yeah,
film.
nice.
And I believe all of them have a nice new 4K transfer for their home video releases. So I bought Total Recall myself. I got the Steelbook from Best Buy. I still haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to test it out one of these weekends. SH Rebels 08, thank you very much. He says, release hell upon Dion. Sorry, bro.
Now the worm has turned.
So we like to talk about famous fans, listeners that have amazing jobs, but I think we reached the top of the list because Leonardo da Vinci is a listener of our show. And Leonardo da Vinci,
how about that?
Gosh, that's crazy.
I know, right? Did you time travel or are you like a Ninja Turtle or some shit? Anyway. He says, evening bullshitters. Nick, want to thank you for recommending Resident Alien. I'm 3 episodes in and it's great. Hail Dion Motorboat Master Green.
Dude, I think the last episode just happened yesterday, so if anybody wants to watch it, it's all there. You can binge watch it all you want. Hopefully somewhere. I think Sci-Fi has it, unfortunately, so good luck with that. But it's a fun show. They got a second season already, so hopefully we can watch enough of it and get them a third.
Doug Keller, thank you very much again. He says, greeting WCBSers. Well, greetings to you, Doug, and thank you very much. Let's try to work out some Bond times. Maybe we could wait until April because this weekend is Passover, so there's a lot of cooking to be done. Next weekend is Easter, so there's a lot of cooking to be done. And then the following weekend is WrestleMania, so there's a lot of drinking to be done. So if after WrestleMania is cool, let's shoot for that because you'll get the best of us. Put it like that.
Yeah.
Our friend Joseph Bianowicz says,
exhausted.
You will be?
No, I won't be because, inventory time at Statler Toyota will be over and, I won't be working 7 days a week anymore.
Oh, man.
I hate October.
Yeah.
It's my birth month, though. I actually really love it. So, we also have our friend Joseph Bianowicz who says, what? Dion's wearing HBK chaps while watching Brokeback Jedi? Damn!
Oh.
Sorry, Dion.
Oh my god.
That is very specific, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
It's almost like
hold
he's thought about that.
there's
a lot.
There's a little more.
brother.
He also says, rub on that lotion. Blame Joseph, bro.
I'm about to develop a real case of the sleepies in this motherfucker.
Oh, you got the itis, bro.
Yeah, I got the itis. I got to bounce out before I fucking have
Ooh, hickory.
nightmares of.
I'm Jeff talking over you while you're in a well.
Jesus. With a fucking old. God damn it, Jeff.
Listen, motherfucker, you're never gonna get. No, I'm done. Actually, I need water, and I don't feel like getting up this second, so I'm just gonna stop because it's better than getting the water. So, we've read a lot of the testicle super chat titles, but I know we didn't skip any so far. So we'll start with Optimus Popeye, who says, "Soylent Green is testicles."
Charles will try to tell us.
Okay, this was a great one from our friend Primer. He says, 2010, the year testicles make contact.
Yeah.
With what?
Scrotum.
I want to be the first testicles on Mars, boys. That's my new life goal.
I don't know, man. Musk is trying to get there real bad, man.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe we'll get there together.
He's trying to buy Bitcoin and trying to buy his way there and just trying to get off this goddamn planet.
Runeman says Akira Kurosawa presents 7 testicles.
That's a long ass afternoon.
I was just gonna say, who's the odd man out? Or are they 7 men with 1 testicle?
Oh.
Or is it 6 men and a eunuch? Or 3 men and a eunuch? That sounds like a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Do you think Leonard Nimoy would have directed that one?
Oh, easily. With a love ballad in the middle.
Yeah.
Bilbo.
Testicles.
Man.
Steph H says, snakes on a testicle.
Uh,
Better than testicles on a snake. Doug Keller says, testicle never dies.
Ooh, I like that one.
I just want to commend Shallon Wright for the self-awareness of the super chat. He says, Kingdom of the Crystal Testicle, although it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Tender subject.
Joseph Pietowicz says, Laura Croft Testicle Raider.
Ooh.
I can't get upset. That's just
I think they've made a couple of those already.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say
Sorry,
those
Lisa
giant
Ann.
fucking cone boobs were raiding a lot of testicles back in the day.
Is this
I'm pretty sure.
called Cradle the Balls? Instead of the Cradle of Life?
God damn it! I'm sure Misty Monday did one. I'm pretty sure she did.
Sure, she did a lot of stuff, Nick.
Yes, she did.
Primer, he says, Close Encounters of the Third Testicle. Now,
Yeah.
I got a question. Is this the story of a man who has found a new testicle descend, or is there a new man with 1 testicle entering the fray? I need to know. Tatooine, perfect name for tonight's topics. John Carpenter's The Testicle.
And I'd oddly watch that one at least 3 times.
I want the soundtrack on vinyl for that one.
I want to watch Assault on Testicles 13. That's going to be the movie that I think will lend itself to John Carpenter's greatest filmmaking assets.
Oh yeah,
That or They Testicle.
Yeah. or the testicle, or the taking of testicles 1, 2, 3.
Ooh. That just sounds like a really sad countdown.
310 to testicles.
Oh god.
Oh my God. So let's see. There'd be Jurassic Testicle or Testicle Park. Testicle Park just sounds like a much more interesting concept. Then there's Jurassic Park 2: The Lost Testicle, and then Testicle Park 3, and then what would it be? Testicle World.
Yeah.
Would you watch Testicle World?
No. Probably with a group.
I think I'm going to pass on all of these films. Maybe, unless it's like as on the nose as the film Ass from Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have Leonardo da Vinci who says Knives Out is better than Testicles Out. Yeah.
I don't know.
Tweeter trash. Peggy Sue got testicles.
Oh,
God.
That is a movie for present day.
Yeah. Isn't Nicolas Cage in that?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Cesario Japan, thank you very much, says E.T. the Extra Testicles. Actually a porn parody. Doug Keller says Sky Captain in the world of testicles.
Jesus. The only thing that's not green screened is the testicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, real sets and practical effects, boys. I mean, that's all JJ. What's in his mystery box? Testicles.
That would explain so much.
Why it still sucks?
Yep.
I'm looking for water. Sorry, I'm in transit. There we go.
Don't die, man. Don't die.
Talking about testicles makes Jeff thirsty.
Yeah. The thirst is real on a Thursday. Dude, it's called Thirsty Thursday for a reason, right, boys?
That's right. It's in the game, son.
The new number 2 says Star Wars: The Rise of Testicles. This next one broke me. B. James Baker, stop or my testicles will shoot. I feel like you could just say this to like your wife or girlfriend or a lady you've met. It's got the best context.
Yes.
Okay, I got an idea for a skit, and I'll tell you off air.
Well, write it down so you can tell us off air.
But I don't want to give away the idea.
That's fine. That's fine.
Primer says die hard with a testicle. Which Die Hard testicle film would you like the most?
I guess Testicle with a Vengeance is probably the one I want to go with.
Yeah. Definitely better than Live Testicle or Die Hard.
That's
How about
true.
a good day to die testicle or a good day to testicle hard?
Is it testicle free Die Hard? You can get that right as well. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Tough testicles tonight, boys. One more, and then we're gonna. Okay, 2 more, and then we're gonna go to the next topic of simple Zack. So Joseph Biedowicz says the Empire strikes testicles. He also has gone in 60 testicles. That's in the same. Master Clockwork is the reason why we had to read more than just one. Fuck, and so is Doug Kelly. Damn it. Fried green testicles.
What is this, Fear Factor?
I saw Joe Rogan once in person. So
was he doing DMT?
Yeah, and he also showed me a video of a moose getting hit by a car. It was life-changing, bro.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
How tall is he compared to you? That's what I really want to know.
I had to look down.
Oh damn.
Honestly, all joking aside, I saw him driving a car.
Okay.
Grocery store we shop at. I was like, I think that was Joe Rogan. And Jesse goes, if you think you see a celebrity out here, it's gonna be them. So Doug Keller says Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Testicle. Dude, Zach Z, Testicles of the Caribbean, Curse of My Black Ass.
Oh my god.
That one is layered. That comes with layers.
Oh god damn it. That one hurts. That's awesome. Zach Z, I have saved that one. We are going to use that at a later date, sir. You are now part of the World Class Bullshitters history. And then Tweeter Trash finally breaks away from the testicle talk for a moment. There's a lot of testicles to talk about still. He says, don't tell about moist fudge. I mean, if mud
That's true.
it's crumble. It's brittle. There you
You don't
go.
want brittle fudge. It's just hard and uncomfortable.
You'll break your teeth. So, boys, are you ready to start talking about something that's not testicle related?
Sure.
Possibly.
Sure.
Possibly.
We've been talking about testicles this whole time, Jesse. Actually, we've been talking about wrestling racism. Oh, last one, I swear, since it's topical. Sorry, it's topical. Here's a picture of JR getting kicked in the testicles by Linda McMahon.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All joking aside, I didn't like Google search testicles. All I had looked up earlier was 90s WWF Vince signs. There it was.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I remember what was it? She was trying to be a politician or trying to run for governor or something like
She
that.
did.
Like,
She ran
Yep.
for senator twice in
Yep.
Connecticut.
And lost.
Yep, and then got a cabinet position.
oh damn.
It's all about who you know, not
Exactly.
Well, she's always been known to be pretty bright and a good, different person compared to Vince. So
Yeah, it's all about the game and how you play it.
yeah,
Well, are you telling me that I have no chance?
That's what you got.
come on, come and get it. So, Dion, do you want to talk about something you don't want to get?
You damn right I do.
Snyder Cut.
Oh yeah, $75 I won't fucking waste. I can always buy a fucking figure for that shit. Fuck you.
So, I just wanted to let you guys know that the Snyder Cut has a new version out right now.
Oh, God damn it.
That
So,
didn't take long.
I know, right?
Black and black version.
Yes, HBO Max releases Zack Snyder's black and white Justice League. Justice is Gray. Would you guys like to hear the reasoning behind this? Because this is why I'm talking about it.
No, really.
feel like
I
it's
in all honesty, I don't want to hear it, but you're gonna say it anyway. So
I
Right.
feel like it's really stupid.
Oh, it is. So, monochromatic blockbusters are all the rage, with Mad Max, Fury Road, and Logan receiving black and white reissues in recent years. So, first off, let's stop. Those films are 5 and 6 years old, respectively.
yeah, and well, here's the thing: they're actually fucking good.
Yeah. I have purchased Mad Max Fury Road as well as Logan on Blu-ray and would gladly buy them on 4K disc.
Yeah.
I couldn't be convinced to spend money on the Snyder Cut even if it was like $10 because I got burned. I bought Batman versus Superman on Blu-ray for like $3. I bought Wonder Woman. I bought Into the DCEU. I didn't watch the fucking movie. So it was only logical that Zack Snyder would anoint his new cut of Justice League worthy of the upper echelon of action movies with a second release that strips out the remaining color. The remaining color. Yeah, it was pretty dark.
You're right.
God damn, that's on the nose a little bit.
That's a shot right there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
So 1 week after the release of the Snyder Cut, fans have yet another 4-hour experience at their hands. Justice League, Justice is Gray. For viewers debating whether to embark on another journey through the Snyderverse, it should be noted that the only difference is the Justice League released on HBO last week and Justice is Gray is that Steppenwolf now looks like he's ready to battle George Reeves in a serial-friendly showdown. It's really just the same movie, but in black and white.
Yes, they admitted it.
Oh God.
So would you like to know the reason why?
Besides money?
Yeah. He says, why not?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Of course he fucking does. They're giving me money for it. I might as well keep doing it.
He says, my ideal version of the movie, fuck you, is the black and white IMAX version of the movie. Snyder told YouTube
God.
channels. To me, that is the most fan-centric, most pure, most Justice League experience because it's how I lived with the movies for 2 years in black and white. What the fuck is that?
Wait, is he? Wait, hold on. Is he telling us he's fucking colorblind? Is that what he's telling us right now?
Yeah.
He's admitting that it's a dark movie, but now he's saying, I saw the movies in black and white. Black and white as in good and shit.
No, this asshole is lying. This is how I saw the movie. No, you didn't. You saw it in actual color. We saw the color stripped out. You fuck. The Zack Snyder version you saw would be saturated like the Wizard of Oz or Willy Wonka. I hate this guy.
You know what?
Every day, more and more.
It's
Fuck
funny.
you.
It's funny how he says that, but yet none of his movies he's done before have ever had a black and white cut or ever been black and white.
Because the dude, I say it all the time. The dude does what is the flavor of the fucking month. And, all of a sudden, oh, it's a special edition. We got to get the black and white. Like, all of a sudden, it's a classic already. Like, it's a classic movie when it's been out for a fucking week and a half. This dude is just, he's just a really good character. I mean, this dude is a fucking character you'd find in a thriller novel. The fucking businessman that says whatever he fucking wants, whatever he fucking needs to. All press is good press. Whatever he thinks the kid. This dude is no different than the Nazi chick in The Boys. What's her name? Stormfront.
Yeah. Stormfront.
Who is pretending to be on message boards and firing up the incels and making memes to get her point across. Zack Snyder is the real life version of that fucking character, saying whatever they fucking can to get it across to get you to buy their shit. That's what this is. That dude doesn't fucking believe that because he was already talking about how Superman killing Zod was Superman in a gray area. But Now he sees the movies in black and white. Now he sees the movies as good and evil. Bitch, you clearly couldn't see a goddamn thing because I've seen the movies you made in this franchise. You didn't understand the goddamn characters, and now you putting them in black and white is proof positive you don't understand these fucking characters. He's doing it because goofballs on fucking Gizmodo are gonna fucking flock to the stores and buy this shit. And he can look at Warner Brothers and say, "Hey, look what I did. I'm successful. I'm good at this. Give me more of your fucking money." He doesn't give a shit about the black and white in the film. He doesn't give a shit about the characters. He doesn't give a shit about what you think. All he cares about is you're gonna reach in your fucking sweaty little ass pocket and pick out your fucking wallet and hand it to him because that's what he thinks of you. You're a piggy bank, and this is proof of that shit.
Also, I think AD Journeyman made a good point. It's still in fucking 4:3. It's still in like standard definition, like
right.
Aspect
The way he saw
ratio.
the movie, Nick.
Yeah, apparently he saw it as a fucking 9-year-old kid in like 89 or some shit. It's like, oh, it's just gonna be in full screen. I like it. It's awesome. It's like,
I think Zack Snyder mistook his film for watching Batman '89 on tape. So I'm waiting for the next Snyder cut,
which is by far a more superior fucking movie than the 4-hour bullshit he made.
I would rather watch the 4-hour loop of the Warner Brothers ad for the fucking catalog at the beginning of Batman and the Coke commercial just for the taste of it, Diet Coke on loop before I watch this black and white cut of Snyder's Justice League. Justice is gray, you pretentious dick.
God damn it, man.
I thought the first, like, we were told artistic vision was the original cut, dude.
This is literally the definition of giving them an inch and they'll take a mile. This is the actual fucking definition of that. Because, like, I mean, the Snyder Cut didn't exist before the $70 million he got to make his own cut. There's no way this would have been in theaters. There's no way, you know, they would have okayed a 4-hour fucking cut for a theatrical release. Never fucking happened. Not in a million years, ever. They gave him $70 million to make his own cut so they could, you know, make money on fucking HBO Max. That's really what it was. His cut didn't exist until that money came into the equation or whatever. So it's so fucked. It's so fucked, man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at your point, Nick, but House of 1,000 Testicles broke me.
No. Listen, and also a side note to that, Rob Zombie can go ahead and make that movie. It's fine.
The Testicles Rejects. Ooh.
Once again, he can make that movie. That's fine.
I would watch that. Well, no, I wouldn't. I hate Rob Zombie's movies.
Yeah.
I like his music though. That's the thing. Like, he has a couple good songs, man. I can't dump on those.
Yeah, he does have a couple good songs. I mean, you know, him and his Walmart metal. You know, it's just, you know, it's okay. It's fine.
True. So, now this is a topic, this specific thing I wanted to talk about because we've discussed stuff about for the fans. And the Snyder Cut has been hiding behind the shield of, well, it's for the fans. We need to not critique this film. We need to praise it for what it is and give it a pass because it's for the fans. And now you have on the other side of this aisle, excuse me, if you want to set it up like this, you have people like Vox who always suck. But you now have them saying the Justice League Snyder Cut saga reminds us which fans' voices get heard. So for as much as we're willing to shit on the Snyder Cut all goddamn day, let's hear what Vox has to say because I guarantee it's a lot dumber. You guys ready?
Yeah, do it. Just do it.
It's hard to overstate just how giddy many geeks are about the long-awaited HBO release of the once mythical Snyder Cut. It's true, fans have spent 4 years demanding that Zack Snyder's version of the 2017 DC Extended Universe film Justice League see the light of day. But as the film itself became available to the public, so too did breathless, over-the-top accolades. A lifetime's worth of iconography, operatic, synthesia, intensity to a Z, director-actor Jay Baruchel declared. This 4-hour cut is the kind of brazen auteur vision that Martin Scorsese was calling for when he complained rightly that most modern superhero movies don't resemble cinema as he always understood and valued it, wrote critic Matthew Zoller Seitz in his review of the film, referring to Scorsese's inadvertent feud with Marvel fans. Snyder's Justice League is more way than most films would bear, wrote Slate's Karen Hahn, the film's epic scope. It's impossible not to be swept away. Now, before we go a little deeper into this stupid, anything you guys want to say about this?
That's hilarious.
Why are they treating this like it's some art house fucking movie? It's a 4-hour comic book movie. That
I mean, because we know why. I mean, we know why. You know, he was no one gave a shit about what he did when he did Watchmen. You know, he got tabbed to do these movies, and then something happened in his personal life. So now they want to be able to say that they're very supportive, that they gave this guy all the media attention he deserves, because look what happened to him 4 years ago. That's why they're doing it. Zack Snyder, as much as he's making us the flavor of the month, they're using him as the flavor of the month, because in 10 years, in 12 years, in 13, 14, 15 fucking years, they can go back and say, you know what, we're because this is the same industry that gets blamed for Princess Diana being dead. So now they want to be able to say that, hey, look, we're not this evil machine that drives great artists out of the industry. We supported a guy who, the thing that happened to him, who lost family members. You can't call us evil, because we were so supportive of Zack Snyder. We called his recent work, even though a lot of us wrote shit specifically about how dull and unimaginative and liberties he took with the material, but whatever. But we look back and we called his work, it's impossible not to get swept up in. So they're playing the fucking long game. Dude's the flavor of the month, and when he says something they don't like, it's gonna be all the fucking opposite.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
thing that still blows my mind, I had someone comment on my Zack Snyder Cut review saying like, oh, this was a masterpiece. I'm genuinely surprised you didn't like it. I really thought you were going to. I don't understand that perspective. I don't understand. I can understand liking it. I can understand enjoying things about it or liking things better about it. If that's your bent, if that's your taste, I get it. But it is functionally a disjointed, broken piece of cinema with inconsistent sound, for God's sakes, let alone the special effects. How does anybody look at this and go, oh, this is a filmic masterpiece? Like, from a base bones technical level, how?
Because it's not even really a movie.
It's not. It's a broken experiment.
Well, it's an experiment. And
it's unfinished.
And you know what? I wouldn't call...
It looks unfinished.
It is. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't call Richard Donner's Superman 2 edit a film. I'd call it an experiment. The real Superman 2, sadly, is directed by Richard Lester. And seeing what Richard Donner wanted to do with his entire Superman experience is a superior idea. The execution's different because of, the passing of Christopher Reeve, this, that, and the other, all these different things. But I still wouldn't call the Donner cut of Superman 2 like a movie. It's more of an experiment, a home video experience. And I like it. I love it. It's fun to watch. It's on our Plex server. But I treat the Snyder Cut the same way. I can't really call it a film because it doesn't have the same structure. It's more like, I don't even want to call it like a documentary. It's something that lives between a film narrative and a documentary and an example of some kind of meta narrative. It's unique.
Well, no, what it is, it's a Hollywood director's masturbatory fantasy come to life, is basically what it is.
Yeah.
That is very true. But
yeah,
the thing I like about this film is how it's become weaponized. It's so interesting to hear the arguments over this. And so now this is what I wanted to talk about, because this is trying to make it a little more political. And I know this sounds weird coming from us, but that's why I wanted to talk about it. Even though we're not fans of what we saw on screen, I still am glad that people are having a good time with their own shit.
Well, I mean, like, okay, to be honest, I watched it and I did like it, but I liked it in that kind of Marvel superhero way. But even then, it's not something I'm going to go back and watch. I'm not going to buy it. I watched it once. I liked it. That's it. I'm not going to go back and do it again. And I didn't like it to the point of like dying on the hill of it. It's like, if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that's fine.
I like it as much as the original edit.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. It's like, yeah, it was a good movie. It was fine, but like, once again, I'm not going to die on the hill of it. I'm not going to say it's the greatest thing since sliced bread or whatever. It's good. That's it.
So now this is where it starts to get ugly and political and weaponized. So setting aside these arguments that the Snyder Cut is mostly just pretty good, as Vox critic Alex Abad Santos sagely notes, I'm going to look at your opinion. Basically, this is where it gets ugly, though, because it says 4 years of toxic harassment and a parade of troubling online behavior from male fans that is more in common with abusive right-wing campaigns like Gamergate than with most of the mainstream culture in 2021. The new film has undeniably brought joy to a lot of people, but in the entire process by which the Snyder Cut came to exist also reveals how distorted major cultural narratives can be. You fucking hypocrite.
Also, the fans saved Sonic the Hedgehog. You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to talk about it when Jeff finishes the article, but that's precisely
No, start going now. Go now.
So it's just, I love the narrative that, well, this is what happens when the right fans are heard, or when fans are heard. Like, what's the greatest example of fans being heard and it becoming a successful franchise, guys? The fucking Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
It is a franchise because they made fucking Iron Man, because it was rumored the fucking fans went crazy, and they made fucking Iron Man. And then they made the Incredible Hulk. And then they went on, and eventually we got the fucking Avengers, a movie that had been tossed around for fucking years. And that spawned what you're shitting on. That's why Martin Scorsese was wrong. He isn't wrong because of how successful Marvel is. He's wrong because he spent years telling his fucking story. And that motherfucker, great filmmaker, whatever, but his films had their effect, but it wasn't comic books. So when fans were heard, we fucking made the Avengers in the MCU fucking happen. It's faux pas now to shit on them because Martin Scorsese did it. It's faux pas. It's the thing that's in the shit on them because they've been around since 2008. But no, we've got this new thing, and it's the underdog in the Justice League, and it's Zack Snyder because, hey, remember that shit happened to him. We didn't see his movie before on comic books as Visionary, but whatever. So this one, so now you got this young upstart movie that's fucking incomplete, and something happened to him at the perfect fucking time where when it failed, they blame it on the other shit. So now you have this underdog who had his own version that he somehow wasn't able to get out there, but he had his own version, and now he earned it because the fan says something, and now we've got this 4 hours of disjointed, incomplete movie that's the same fucking movie. So this person writing at Vox fucking is so incensed with, again, getting in that narrative that Zack Snyder is the underdog. He forgets that's not what happens, because apparently fans were heard about Star Wars, and that shit is a dumpster fire.
Yeah. Well,
so you can't keep using this narrative of, oh, this is when the good fans are heard. Bitch, we've already been heard.
Well, hold on. I don't think that's where this is going, though. I think they're trying to lump this in to make it about Gamergate and this and that and the fans, and
for sure.
I don't like the movie any more than the original cut, but I don't like this shit 10 times more. This is one of those situations where stop trying to lump in with your politics because, it makes us sound smart. Oh, we're Vox. We like to take ourselves so seriously. Look, you're not as smart as you like to think you are. All these people that write pop culture commentary these days, they think they're on the cutting edge. They think they're saying something smart or new. First off, you're not saying anything new. It's all a bunch of regurgitation. Thank you. It's word vomit too. But you get stuff like that is so far out of left field that I'm going to roll my eyes and go, I got to talk about this. We got to break this shit down because this is dumb on another level. So, director Joss Whedon took over for the Justice League after Snyder's departure, and the results were widely panned as a patched-together mess that, as Vox, I don't care, said. In 2017, a relatively small group of fans channeled the anger they felt towards Whedon and the film studios, Warner Brothers, into belief that the unreleased Snyder Cut would have fixed everything they didn't like about the movie. That a finished director's cut didn't actually exist was abundantly clear at the time. From set reports, yet against all rational objections, many fans became convinced that the cut did exist. A hashtag release the Snyder Cut hashtag campaign was born. Over the next 2 years, Snyder himself picked up the theme, using the hashtag and posting clips from the film that he would have made. By 2019, what had been a niche subset of the fandom had grown into a major fan crusade. After Justice League actor Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot both tweeted the hashtag, it gained major media attention and then escalated in intensity. So what do you guys think of this so far? This is the history of the Snyder Cut. Anything you have issues with so far?
I love how they say the fans shit on the Whedon cut. I don't remember that happening. All I remember is people making fun of.
They definitely were. Yeah, I mean, they definitely were. People were talking about how bad it was. Like I said, I remember us kind of.
I just remember them shitting on the movie in general.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, because we got a little bit of backlash for being like, it's fine. It's not great. They made chicken salad, chicken shit. And everyone was like, what? How do you guys feel that way? Blah, 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 blah. So I do remember it being not received the best.
Yeah, we were the nicest people on YouTube about it, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were all like, it's fine. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. You know, and sure enough, everyone's like, oh my God, it was worse than BVS. It was worse than Man of Steel, blah, 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 blah.
Nothing's worse than Batman versus Superman in terms of
that's true. That's true.
I really think I'm gonna say that's the worst one, even over Suicide Squad, for one reason. Jesse Eisenberg. That's Lex Luthor. That's a threat. I'm supposed to believe that guy can threaten Superman and do all these wonderfully powerful things with his money. No. Zack Snyder.
And the dude who made that movie somehow made this epic.
Yeah.
You're going to say, these people are saying that this extended version, the Snyder Cut, is this amazing epic, but that same dude made BVS? So are you saying that a 4 hours of BVS would make it better? Would make Lex Luthor better? Is that what is that the argument that you're making somehow? And the same dude, he just came around and finally he got the studio out of the way. That was the problem. The studio was in the way the whole time.
Oh God, and I love that shitty narrative as well too. It's like he's part of the studio system. I don't know why you're making him like, you know, this martyr, this thing that's, you know, bigger than better studio. No, he needs a studio to exist. That's why he has the movies he's done and the money he has, because he's part of the system.
Yeah,
you know, he is. I don't care what you think and what you say. The reason he's made all the movies he has is because of he's played the system. He's part of the system. He's in the system. So he can't be this underdog and this thing you want him to be when he's in there.
Franchise.
Yeah. So
he's an underdog making 2 separate superhero franchises. Okay, cool, dude.
God.
This is probably one of the most, what's the right word I want to say? They're picking anecdotal evidence. They're taking all of these to lump down with the Snyder Cut. I'm not going to die on the hill to defend this movie for anything. You heard our takes on it, but I don't think this is right. The Snyder Cut is what it is. It's an experiment, if you will. But it's not a vehicle
experiment, I think, is a perfect way to describe it. Yeah. That's a perfect way to describe experiment.
And that's what it is. It's an experiment, but it's not a vehicle for hate. It's not anything. No. Really, if anything, Warner Brothers might have put itself in a shitty situation by jumping too hard into this fan first thing, because for the most part, over the last 5 to 6 years, the fans are the problem. Oh, we don't like something in a Star Wars movie. You're sexist. You're this, you're that. I don't need to repeat myself because they keep doing it to us all the fucking time. But Warner Brothers, and then everyone else kind of follows suit too. Sony with the Ghostbusters shit. I mean, that you have never seen. The fucking system tried to shit down everyone's throat with that movie. They went after the angry video game nerd. They went after anybody that had a dissenting opinion. People didn't have the balls to review that movie, honestly, because they were afraid of some ridiculous hate mob. You had people, thankfully, Richard Roper was the only dude that had to fucking review that movie, honestly. You have a hate mob out there with this weaponized movie shit. It's the people on the other side of this thing that are the people that are at Vox. Are the same people that want to shut down people that have dissenting opinions on Ghostbusters 2016. It's so funny that we talk about the pendulum shift. The Snyder Cut is kind of a pendulum shift thing, where people that want this shit, no matter how good or bad it is, got what they wanted, and now a bunch of dickheads want to take it away or make it bad. Look, I will review and critique it till the cows come home, but I'm so happy that people got the shit they wanted, good or bad. But fuck you, Vox, for trying to turn it into some political diatribe about how it's right versus left. Fuck you, it's not about that. Oh, the fans' voices. Guess what? The people that wanted it, I guess it was enough for Warner Brothers to throw $70 million down that hole, which seems like a hole because according to some news from the Hollywood Reporter, the Snyder Cut didn't do as well as Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, these are industry articles. These aren't, bullshit rumors from We Got This Covered and all this other made up garbage. This is from places that are considered accredited. They get the sources, they get the stuff, they get the information right away. So if they're doing this, well, then it's a serious issue. It's a serious deal. It's real.
Yeah. And also, I mean, I've heard from a bunch of places that they're not giving any more money to the Snyderverse. They're not going to make any more movies about this or anything like that. Like it's all shut down basically.
Which is weird, but I get it. See, Warner Brothers doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Are you following the Snyderverse? Are you making this new Birds of Prey verse, or are you following the Joker route? because clearly you don't know what you want. You want us to all sign up for HBO Max and get the Snyder Cut, and everyone's all excited, and then, there's no more. So now's the worst time to tell people there's no more. Even that was my number one complaint about the Snyder Cut. Okay, in theory, it's fine. There's nothing else to do. So why get invested emotionally? Because people like this, Vox, this article, what they're trying to do is get people to be disenfranchised with using their hashtags or whatever, because it's not a hashtag they believe in. It's not for a cause they feel is worthy. I mean, how bullshit was the hashtag where's Ray? That was a fucking one based on a lie, because if people took 1 minute to do research on Google, Ray was a part of the first series of figures in every scale for The Force Awakens. She was there with Finn and Finn and Poe Dameron and everyone else that was featured in that film. She was, there. So this hashtag where's Ray that has articles written that altered the way that production of The Last Jedi toys were made, like all of these bullshit hashtags that places like Vox want to support, cause problems, financial problems, real world problems, implications. You can't tell me that Hasbro really enjoyed eating a loss on all those toys that didn't, whatever. They had to get stuck with sendbacks and other stuff sent to secondary toy stores. They even went straight to the fucking furnaces. Like, all these places are getting screwed left and right because of bullshit on Twitter. So then they want to take this and trying to turn the Snyder Cut into a weaponized hashtag too. And this war on fans, stop. It doesn't work. People see through the transparency. And so, we feel how we feel about the Snyder Cut. We're not going to change. But I personally, and I want to know what you guys think, I think this is bullshit. And I don't think you should stop listening to fans. I don't know what Vox is trying to promote. Whatever propaganda piece this is, I don't like it. I don't buy their brand.
Well, right. And again, I think it's not, this is about getting clicks for them. So, they're making it political so that they get clicks. Vox doesn't give a shit about movies being made on behalf of the fans. This is, it's a flavor of the month situation right now. Attempts to link how well a movie does to a political environment it gets people to click. That's their end game. So obviously we know this shit doesn't work as people who pay attention to this shit, especially when it comes to people buying the merchandise, the tickets, the toys, whatever. We know this shit doesn't work, but they don't give a shit about that. They just want people to click on their stupid ass articles that they don't even research, let alone watch the shit. It's just very interesting that so far there's no description of the movie. It's all about, it's the fans that are good to listen to. And before, the fan base sounded like a right-wing conspiracy book. Like, no, it's just it's such a disingenuous attempt to get clicks based on shit that even you don't believe. It's just ridiculous. Like, to say that this dude made this movie when he still made other shit that wasn't that good, it's just ridiculous, solely because the fans that aren't right-wing apparently came and saw this movie. Listen to them. They don't give a shit about that. Vox certainly doesn't give a shit about that.
I don't like this stuff because it just causes a lot of problems that don't need to be caused. So they want to. I'm done with this. Really, they want to continue to go down this path of trying to.
It's nuts for your Crocs.
What?
It's a pair of nuts.
Send me a
you can
picture of
buy
that.
And put on your
God.
Crocs.
Long story short, all they want to do is use these hashtags and tear down fandom, folks. I'm going to discuss this in a longer form video over the next couple of days. But this is it. This is that next step in the whole culture war that we've been talking about for years. This is the part where they try to look at the situation, and tear us down, divide and conquer. That's what's going on right now. Because for years, people have had this unified fan voice, and now it goes one way or the other. But I think there's enough people that can look at this and go, "Ooh, let's unify again," because the fans really are the most important part of this. Again, if you are a company and you're Coca-Cola and no one buys your product, you got a business. So the industry, Hollywood, however you want to phrase it, they're Coca-Cola. They're making their products. The Avengers is a bottle of Coke. It's billions of bottles of Coke in terms of price. But my point is, that's got to sell. And it only works when you have an audience, aka customers. So stop letting this shit happen and tear us apart, because you're going to hurt in the long run.
Yeah. Also, can we get a hashtag for the Lord and Miller cut of Solo? Can we get that cut, please?
Yeah. I mean, why get excited about that?
Yeah, because that's the one I really want to see.
Well, dude, you are a transition machine, much like Dion and Kendo are. Because,
I'm world class, man. I'm world class. Come on now.
We got 10 movies that deserve the Snyder Cut treatment. You guys want to power through these real quick and see?
Let's do it. I can't wait to hear this shit. I can't wait.
No, number 10. Spider-Man 2.
Hell no.
Nope. No, not the Crow. Come on now.
The Crow City of Angels? That one sucked.
Thanks.
Yeah. Why with that one though?
Yes.
Okay, Alien 3.
Yes. So
Nope,
they're bending legitimate. I don't know. What do they think is going to be better with Fan 4 Stick? Seriously.
Who wrote this dumb fucking article? Hey, Shyam Cheetah, that movie sucks. Everything they shot for it isn't going to make it better. There isn't gold there. Plus,
listen,
this movie is more of a failure than the Snyder vision.
Well, they're conflating the legitimate studio interference that fucked these movies up with what happened with Zack Snyder.
Right?
Yeah. They are.
Fantastic Four was terribly interfered with. That's why it was bad. Zack Snyder fucked up on his own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, if you want to see a better Fantastic Four version, watch the Roger Corman one from the 80s. It's way better.
I prefer that one. So let's finish off. So we got Event Horizon. Yes, 100% agree with this.
Agreed.
Yes.
The Golden Compass. I haven't seen it. So
yeah, I don't care.
Movie.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Agreed. Yes, agreed.
I haven't seen it.
I love it.
All the Pretty Horses.
Haven't seen it.
I want that just specifically to make Dion watch it.
I don't want to watch anymore then. My curiosity has left the fucking building.
Well, let me read you the description of this film. This movie is lost among Matt Damon's acting credits, which the actor isn't too pleased about. This romantic Western was originally 3 hours long, but was slashed under 2 by Harvey Weinstein, who also got a different composer for the soundtrack.
Okay.
Director Billy Bob Thornton and Damon continued to call for the Thornton cut to be released, as the edited version took out the chemistry between Damon and lead actress Penelope Cruz. The full cut will show a story where drama translates with the plot and stays true to the Western setting.
Okay.
That's number 3. Okay. Number 2, Friday the 13th. Part
7. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just because we need more insanity from that one.
No, we do.
Yes.
If Warner Brothers gave us the rights, we could pull the $35 it would cost to make this movie happen. So, sorry, Paramount. Excuse me, Paramount.
Oh God.
And then number 1, Suicide. Fuck you,
boo.
Dude. The movie was just bad.
Yeah, you ain't gonna fix this.
Nothing you can do to fix
No. Their fix, I'm sure, is adding all the parts of fucking Joker in there to make it 3 hours long of and 45 minutes of his bullshit. That's what they want.
Well, they're only doing this because of his different version. Again, this is trying to take the onus off of Jared Leto. They don't want to admit that was a bad Joker. Now they want to pretend that the dude who made this Joker apparently for Justice League is the same dude that fucked up Joker before. No, he did a bad job. He fucked up. He has to take onus for that.
He does.
It is.
Damage wasn't on his forehead because of studio interference. That was a bad fucking choice by Jared Leto.
Very.
Yeah, I remember when they released the pictures, I was like, who the fuck let Jared Leto go to Hot Topic and pick out his costume?
I thought it was fake.
Yeah.
So, are there any films that you guys can think of off the top of your head that you'd like to get the Snyder treatment? I know my answer is predictable. Back to the Future. Let me see the Eric Stoltz footage.
No, that'd be cool to see, man. No, that'd be cool to see. I'd be okay with that.
Well, that's an actual different film. The Snyder is the same movie, kind of just stretched out. We actually live in a world where there's another version of Back to the Future with another actor. It's shot mostly.
We want it.
Yeah, we want it.
Give me the Snyderverse of the Justice League movie we didn't get. The real one from was it 99 or 2000? Fucking hurricane. They took the pictures and they shot some footage. I want that. You
mean the George Miller one?
Yeah.
From 2000, I think it was 2009, because it was or no, 2007. It was our Christmas break of freshman year because they came back from Australia and then they never went back to film it.
That's right. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, that one. That one.
I don't know. Put in all the blood, gore, and kills into all the Friday the 13th movies that they took out. Because I know it's more than just that one they mentioned. There's a couple more where they like just they didn't want any more kills in because the MPAA got on them. It's like, no, you're too much blood, not good for kids, like that bullshit. So yeah, I want more gore and violence in my movies.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I say about that, sadly, is we know they destroyed the footage because they didn't respect it. Remember that epic kill from part 2, the spear through both people?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, folks, I don't know if you guys know the story, but Nick knows it because it's in a documentary. One of the actors had to play dead. So the way they gave him a convincing death scene is they went up to him and they blew some white powder in his face, and he was just able to act through the rest of the scene very easily.
Yep. Yep. Oh god. Now see, that's a 4-hour movie I've watched multiple times because it's fucking hilarious and it's awesome. It's a whole history of that franchise and how ridiculous it is.
Tweeter Trash says they finally gave us the original cut of Little Shop of Horrors and proved to everyone that a theatrical ending was a better choice. Yeah, instead of where they all got taken over by the fucking
or the plant eats them all.
Yeah. So, folks, I did forget to talk about the IMDb stuff. We'll get to that in a moment. First off, Cesario Japan, thank you very much. He has a question via Super Chat. It says, so whose 90s first crush was either Demona, Angela, or Eliza Maza from Gargoyles?
Ooh,
I don't think I watched that show enough.
Yeah, same here. I didn't watch it enough.
Well, definitely Eliza, the human, for sure. I fucking loved Gargoyles, man. That opening is classically embedded in my fucking childhood.
Oh, I remember her now. She would have been born she was born in 1968. And the show lists her as 29 years old. Time. This was a fun show. It has an epic theme song.
It's great. It is great.
Cesario Japan, there's actually a subreddit called My Biggest Cartoon Crush. Eliza. I can't read it because it comes from the subreddit Actual Lesbians is a Private Community. So I didn't know.
They need proof first, goddammit.
You got a link you can send over?
Yeah, I'll send it over the DMs.
I just it's doing research because I really want to watch Gargoyles since I kind of missed it,
You're getting ready for the action figure that we're not getting sponsored to talk about.
Yeah, right. Ken is going to do a video on that on our Patreon.
Yeah. I'll talk about Gargoyles.
Now, I'm sure we have some more testicle talk to cover. Yes, we do. From Andrew Bomer, who says, romancing the testicle.
Hey, I'd watch that one. That could be a real thick, milky time.
Isn't it just called a hand job video?
Yes.
I mean, it's different. It's a different technique when you're romancing.
If I was Cyborg from Justice League, what I would do is I would hack into all porn servers and just call every hand job video romancing the testicle. It'd be the weirdest job ever.
Dude, you could create your own Mandela effect.
Oh my god, you could.
If I was Cyborg, dude, you can connect to everywhere on the internet. Dude, I would 100% create my own Mandela effect.
Yeah, just change little things here and there and fuck with everybody. Oh, it'd be funny.
Yeah, make every clip of Sigourney Weaver in the first Aliens movie with no panties on. Like I could have sworn we saw her with the underwear.
That's an edit that no one's going to complain about.
But it's a perfect Mandela effect. Perfect Mandela effect. No one gives a shit about the Berenstein Bears, but god damn it, that shit came out. Everyone's like, "Oh fuck, wait, do I remember that?"
That messed with my head.
Right? That's what you don't do anything too crazy because everyone will come to an agreement. You pick something that's big enough, but everyone will be like, "Yeah, I know what you're talking about." That's how you create your own Mandela effect if you're fucking Cyborg with a robot dick for my mother box. Come on.
I would do really inoffensive ones. Like I would make everyone forget that JFK was bald. Like I would go back in history and erase his hair. So every JFK photo in history is bald.
That's That's why you're my best friend. That shit right there, that's a brilliant one. Or you make it like where everyone thought that they imagined that Monroe covered herself, but then I would just make it to where she completely became uncovered.
Oh, from the fucking 7-year itch?
No, from the subway vent. 100%.
Yeah.
She was covering up. Like, no, she was completely blown up and bare underneath.
Oh, you know what else I would do as Cyborg? With Mandela effect shit, I would go back and change historical records, like official versions of historical records. So like they go and they look like, oh shit, wait, the Constitution wasn't signed this year? Oh fuck, Declaration of Independence was signed 1997. What? Like just like
Yeah, dude, that's perfect again.
Oh my god!
I think you gotta do specific ones. Like, you gotta do movie ones.
into a comic.
Oh my god, the movie ones would be great. You'd fuck with so many people.
That'd be great. And then you gotta do like sports ones. And you gotta then you gotta do like game show ones. Like, oh man, dude, like for some reason I remember Steve Harvey only having half a mustache for Family Feud.
I remember Steve Harvey being actually funny.
I mean, it's been a long time since 1999. But like, then you'd be like, oh, dude, it was crazy. For some reason, I remember the Lions drafting Ryan Leaf. Like shit like that.
Dion.
Bad thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'd do for you, Dion?
What's that, buddy?
I would make you forget that the Lions actually lost every game in that one season. I'd change the record to show they won one game.
Dude, thank you. That would be such a deep thing for you to do for me, because that fucked me up.
I would probably erase Jimmy Kimmel from existence. That'd do what I do.
And that one's too big. That one's too big.
No. But you'd be thinking, would be like, oh, she showed it. Come on tonight, huh? Well, that's fine. I'll watch something else.
Yeah.
We replace Jimmy Kimmel with world-class bullshitters.
There you go.
I'm
That's
okay
fine.
with that.
We are tonight's entertainment.
Yeah, they're perfect.
God,
yeah, just erase from existence. Just done.
Like,
Never happened.
This guy Jimmy Kimmel that was like not very funny, but for some, and then he was fat for a little bit, but then he wasn't fat. Huh? He never was a thing, huh? Interesting.
So, boys, we had a big jump in the comic. We're 99% of the way there. We're getting close.
Dude,
We're doing it. We're going to do it on there tonight. Look at that.
I like it.
We need to rate. We need to get as many backers to get to the goal. So right there, we're at 39,683 of 40. And as soon as we pass that, it's bonuses and fun shit for the rest of the campaign. And we're not even at the halfway mark. So, folks, what is this? Stealing Solos, the comic. It features us, the world-class bullshitters. Yes, us. Drawn and written by me with this cover of the Fandom Menace, painted by family. But painted by and this is a beautiful hand-painted piece in oil painting. You guys can get this as a cover of the book. You can get it as a poster, t-shirt, and also there are some trading cards that feature the Fandom Menace. So those are a lot of fun as well. And as we go further and further, here we go. We had a special Nick and Kendo moment. So what do you guys think is... All right, Kendo, do me a favor. Without actually telling what's going on in the story, meme yourself or dub yourself here. Like, what are you saying? Caption this.
That's a big pair of titties.
Yeah, all right, there we go. Oh my god, look at the size of those tits.
Yeah, they are.
Dude, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cut out the pictures of our faces. We're going to say really, really ridiculous things and turn those into buttons.
Oh my god.
I like it. I like it.
Don't threaten me with a good time. That'll be DR.
That 100% that's me.
This will be my button right here. It'll just be me saying random shit in a very calm voice. Like Jamaram.
God damn it.
Also, folks, this was the High Council cover, the Day 1 exclusive, which is available in some of the select tiers. Features Jeremy, Ethan, and myself, again, with art by me. And right now, we've just reached another goal. Not right now, excuse me. Tuesday night, the magnet level. So you get a magnet for everyone that backs the book. You'll get free magnets as a thank you for everyone who spread the word to help us, make the campaign huge. So everyone got Cecil, then they got Mecha, and this week Mahler was unlocked. So we're on our way. It's every 100 backers, a new magnet gets unlocked, and after that becomes the Cecil magnet. Sorry, the Cecil enamel button. But we got to move a lot of books, and we're on our way there. So, folks, thank you for backing the comic, Stealing Solo. You guys want original, independent art and entertainment? Well, we said we'd make it, and we did. So, thank you. Now, back to the show proper, boys. We have the audience. take care of. So Joseph Bianowicz says the spy who loved testicles, the man with the golden testicles, testicle raper.
From testicles with love.
Oh,
Yeah.
testicle. Mm-hmm.
From Russia with testicles.
Yeah. Thunderball.
That doesn't
That
even edit
one
at all.
retires, no change. Yep. No change.
Honor Majesty's secret testicle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You only testicle twice.
Yep.
I would just like to cheat and change.
After that, you need a nap.
What are the other ones? Testicles are forever.
Yeah. Live and let testicles.
Yes, live and let testicles. For your testicles only.
The testicles daylight. Or the
Now,
living testicles.
How about octa-testicles or testicles pussy? Like
Testicles pussy.
Have you guys heard about titty pussy?
I'm sorry.
What was that?
Okay, it's this thing that Cecil showed me. It's this guy.
Oh God.
Okay. Okay. This is taking a left turn.
Yeah. We're going down a dark alley here.
Yeah, we are.
On air, I'm gonna have you guys Google it, but this guy's in a Zoom call and they're like, do you have any complaints? And he talks about how you should vote for titty pussy to be like class president, and talks about all these wonderful things titty pussy doesn't do, and it basically calls out all these people. It's fucking hilarious. I gotta get the link a little later and share it with everyone. It's hilarious.
I was about to say, I was like, what are we doing right now? What is happening?
No. We're not going down that path.
Okay. I like Cecil, but damn.
Yeah. I backed Cash Grab because you get a Cecil mask.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to have it.
Oh my God.
So to finish out the James Bonds, we have A View to a Testicle. The living testicles, as Kendo said. Testicles to Kill. And then what? The testicles are not enough.
Yeah.
Die another testicle
Yeah. Casino testicles. Or no, testicles royale.
with cheese. I mean, yeah, testicles royale.
Oh God.
Ooh.
And then
No time to testicle.
Yeah.
testicles of solace.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my favorite of all the Bond titles with testicles. It's the Daniel Craig ones that work the best. Testicles of
Easily.
I mean, Quantum of Testicles is actually a pretty good one too.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Primer, I love this one. No Country for Old Testicles. Doug Keller says Beverly Hills Testicles. Sorry, Jeff. Doug, the fact that you apologized makes everything good. Joseph Bianowicz has a great follow-up about Where's Waldo. He says, where's Waldo after Jason finds him in Manhattan?
Oh.
Ooh, here's a good one from Doug Keller. Where's Waldo's gender?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
TLJ Screwjob, thank you very much. He says most.
That's after Waldo goes to Brown for 4 years.
I just want to read Waldo Brown's out at Burning Man. Where's Waldo? I don't know, man. He's got the stuff on him.
He's been doing too much Jenkum.
Guys, that's how you do a gritty R-rated reboot of Where's Waldo, the movie. It's about going to a festival. Waldo's got the drugs. You got to go. Where's Waldo? The whole movie is about.
That would be that's good stuff right there. That's good.
That actually would make sense.
Yeah, it would.
Can anyone else pitch me how to make a Where's Waldo film?
Oh well, you could also make it a spy movie. Where's Waldo?
Ooh, okay, I do like that one.
Yeah, man.
Like a Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy type of like gritty, realistic.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Waldo.
Yeah. We should have a bunch of W's and something Waldo's Wiener. That'd be a title. The Weird World of Waldo's Wiener. Where's Waldo?
That's a late night show. That's what that is.
Yeah, it'll be on after Real Sex on HBO.
Oh my God.
But before Talk Sex with Sue Johansson.
Oh geez, that's.
You remember that show?
Unfortunately, yes.
So do I.
Yeah. It was during that Thursday night, Friday night Skinamax thing that would happen, like at 11:30 exactly.
I'm sure a lot of people are skinemaxing around 11:30 every
Yeah,
night.
dude. I remember those days.
I really shouldn't have watched that show, but I learned a lot at a very early age because of it. So thanks.
God, I'm pretty sure my parents regret having a VCR at that time because they could record a lot of weird shit.
You ever find the tapes years later and go, "Whoops"?
Yep, yeah, I did. I actually did a few years ago, and I was like, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
What were you thinking about, dude?
I don't know, but like there was a lot of questionable shit on there when I was younger. I was like, God damn, I'm glad I grew up and got a little bit more sane, and
Now remember, Nick, we don't kink shame here.
Oh, okay.
You can tell us what was on the tape.
Oh no, it was just like real sex and like the fucking like, Red 2 Diaries and shit like that. No, it wasn't anything like really, it wasn't anything like crazy weird. It was just those shows recorded on like an 8-hour tape, like and it was a full 8 hours. Just
Kendo, you know why I don't believe Nick?
Why?
I have it on good authority. He was watching the Bear Wench Project.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Our friend TLJ Screwjob says, more disappointing sequel, Coming to America 2 or The Last Jedi?
Last Jedi easily.
Yeah.
Jedi.
Well, The Last Jedi is heartbreaking. Coming to America 2 is disappointing. I haven't changed my perception of Eddie Murphy. I've changed my perception of Star Wars because of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
So it's not hyperbolic for me to say that movie changed my life in many ways.
Oh yeah, I mean, it changed all of our lives. I mean, we thought we were getting something good and something that would make sense and something that would last the test of time, but it hasn't. And we were all horribly disappointed by it.
Mm-hmm. Now, our friend El Gallo de Oro says, remember when DX did blackface? Remember Katie Vick? Yeah, I do remember Katie Vick very well.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear what Katie Vick is? Be prepared. This is the worst wrestling.
Is she quote unquote an accountant?
No. Oh, dude, your mind's about to be blown.
Oh,
yep.
So, in the year 2002, Triple H was feuding with Kane, and so Kane wore a mask. The story was he was burned in this funeral home fire. He had all this damage to his face. He was this mysterious monster. So the way Triple H wanted to get at him was he wanted to dig into his past. So what does Triple H do? He uncovers the history of the night that Kane killed his old girlfriend. So how does he react, or how does he do this scene? He goes to a funeral home, dressed in a Kane mask and a Triple H t-shirt, gets aroused at the sight of the corpse of Kane's dead girlfriend, gets naked, climbs in the casket, has sex with Katie Vick's dead body, looks at the dead body, goes, "Oh, Katie, I screwed your brains out," and picks up a fake thing of brains. That is fucking real.
Wrestling.
That's a story that happened on TV. Like that whole story.
Yeah, that was.
I described it.
Yep,
that was broadcast and everything.
Yeah, that was on cable, folks. Let me just pull up an image for all.
Oh God.
Yes, please do.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
I will say my favorite part of the whole vignette was the fact that he was wearing a Triple H shirt, as if we wouldn't be able to figure that out, that it wasn't actually Kane.
So yes, here it is, Jesse. Look, it's just him looking at this mannequin in a casket.
Damn,
and then earlier he took the mannequin out.
Oh God! Why? Who thought this was funny?
Vince McMahon. The real story. Triple H. Like, Kendo, do me a favor. Tell Jesse the reason, like how that went down, because Triple H didn't want to do it this way. Correct? It was Bruce. It was Bruce that didn't want to do that. Remember?
Yes.
It was Bruce Pritchard. Excuse me. So, do you remember that one or no?
No, I don't.
Okay, so Bruce, they were going to do this angle. They wanted to do a serious one and a bullshit one. And Bruce refused to do only bullshit ones. And Vince goes, "Look, I'll make you a deal. We'll film the bullshit one, then we'll do the real one right after." They filmed the bullshit one and they left. They lied
Yeah,
to
that's
him.
what it was.
They ran
That's
out.
what it was.
So, This is an epic episode tonight. We're talking about testicles and Katie Vick. Thank you for watching.
Oh my god.
You guys can get this trending. Go ahead and tweet the WWE with hashtag Katie Vick and a link to our show.
Yeah.
Now, also include Peacock in there as well. We want them to know exactly what they fucking bought.
That's actually something I'm okay if they cut out of wrestling history.
Oh, I am too, but it's just funny.
Oh, dude. You know what we should do? We should make our own video talking about what we hope Peacock cuts out of the network. Like Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, WrestleMania 20.
Yeah. Yes. All the sweet Saudi money manias.
Oh my god.
They should have never went there.
Nope, they should not.
Don't they owe them some more events or something?
Yeah. Yes.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, travel restrictions, bro.
Hey man, private jets exist, and then they got the money for it.
Oh, we know. The last time they had a sweet Saudi money mania, the fucking roster got left on the tarmac and essentially taken sort of hostage by the Saudi government while Vic fucking got on his private jet and got the hell out of there.
Yeah, that's a true story too.
Yeah.
I 100% believe that because he's that kind of guy. He's like, sorry.
Well, don't worry.
I got SmackDown now. Guess I hear.
Now, John Balderdash has an excellent recommendation. He says, after last week's discussion, I would like to nominate George Romero as a patron saint of the channel. Cheers, WCBO.
I'm entirely fine with that.
I can dig that.
I can.
I loved him as Joker.
So,
oh my god.
Darian 2-7 says, there goes the brawl and panty matches.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one in a while, I assume.
Yeah, but
no, because they decided to take women's wrestling seriously.
Okay.
Did they, though? Because I just watched Alexa Bliss fight Randy Orton.
Okay,
and then a
so
burned up fiend pops out of the ground. It looks like a burnt testicle.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the pictures of that, and he looks fucking horrible.
Okay, so they mostly tried to decide to take women's wrestling serious.
Thank you. All right, we have Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, who says, "Where's Waldo and Amy Hammer's kitchen, or Army Hammer's kitchen?"
Ooh. Somebody got it.
Maybe
in pieces. In pieces.
Oh, in pieces.
Yeah.
Oh god.
He's on his dinner table with a nice Chianti.
Ew, you know what it's like? That scene in the other Hannibal Lecter movie where the Ray Liotta's eating his own brain.
Yeah.
That is so fucked up.
I remember that scene, man. That was a weird scene, but it was an interesting movie.
Oh, Nick, speaking of weird scenes and interesting movies, Jesse and I watched this film called The Ruins the other day.
Okay, all right. I know. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you watched.
Yeah, dude. That movie was fucked up and had these like killer plants. And they had to break that guy's legs off. We had to look away. It was ugh.
Yeah, the Ruins was an interesting movie because I think my brother saw that and he told me about it and I watched it. I was like, this is really crazy. The way it works. It was it's a damn good it's a good movie. It's a fun watch for sure.
It was good and had a nice like twist ending.
It was refreshingly different, yeah.
It was a little dark, which I liked.
It was
it is super dark.
It was a lot. It was like a South American version of Frozen.
It developed the character, but it developed characters really well too. Because right from the get go, there's the one character I'm like, you are so annoying, and of course you're gonna be the one who survives. But by the end of it, I was rooting for. Like I was on her side.
Yep.
I'm like, oh okay, like, they did a good
Fucking
job. Really
Amy.
developing them. Oh.
I don't know. Frozen is still a good movie. It still makes me cringe right to this day.
Yep.
It's still good.
I watched that not long ago. I love that one.
Yeah, we watched Frozen. We should watch it annually. It's a good watch. And they both feature Shawn Ashmore.
We should do a double Shawn Ashmore, double horror, double feature.
We can watch
also,
it.
There you go.
There's also another one like that called Turistas or whatever. I think.
I know that movie. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So terrible. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
We should watch that.
Yeah, I think somebody got me like the unrated cut or something like that. It's not that much worse. It's just it adds 5 minutes more to like blood and guts or whatever. That's it. Like wasn't that much of a difference.
Yeah, this wasn't the found footage, but I remember this one for sure because the organ harvesting ring.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's got a hell of a cast. I mean, Josh Duhamel and Olivia Wilde back when they were nobodies.
Damn,
just,
dude.
Yep.
Hey, independent films for the win.
Oh yeah.
Low budget films for the win.
Speaking of testicles, you guys can probably still find copies of Space Babes from Outer Space on the internet, and there are testicles in that too.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to get canceled off YouTube, but if I could, I would play the scene from South Park right now. From the KFC episode.
Yeah. Oh
You know
god.
what's up.
Oh yeah, uses them for a hippie hop.
That was the best scene in like a decade when I saw that. Holy shit, that got me. Dylan Shepard, thank you very much. He says, I have a round, WCBS. It's nice to see normal people enjoy and stay uncanceled. Well, thank you. We're very normal. That's what we're known for.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, joking aside, though, Dylan, we appreciate that. Boys, we will get around in person in September at Horror Hound in Cincinnati, Ohio. We will be there at the Sharonville Convention Center. The first convention appearance in over 2 years at that point.
know, man. I know.
Yeah.
So I think that's what, September 10th, 11th, and 12th, that weekend. So come hang out with us. It'll be, we'll be there. We'll be, shaking hands and all that fun shit, signing stuff, whatever you guys want. I'll have some merchandise too. Guys, it'll be funny. I could finally take the merchandise I wanted to make for last year for us. But,
You know what? I hope Pam Grier is there this year. I really do.
I hope she's there every year because it's Pam Grier.
Yeah.
I recently watched Bones with Snoop Dogg in it.
I'm sorry.
Talking about terribly great movies. I would specifically ask her about fucking Bones.
I'm pretty sure she'd answer you honestly. I don't think she'd give two shits.
I got an idea.
Yo.
This Halloween, double feature, Bones, Vampire in Brooklyn.
My man.
I don't know, man. Depending on where I'm able to go for Halloween this year, I might either be in Salem, Massachusetts, or in California, or maybe in Florida. I don't know. It all depends.
If you end up in California, I'm going to see you, and I think Dion and Kendo should come out for that too.
Yeah, it all really depends. It all really depends on like how many what I can do each weekend for like 6 weekends in a row. Like we'll see what happens.
Well, if worst comes to worst, Jesse is friend/offending mom was one of the kills in Friday the 13th, Part 9. Jason Goes to Hell. So
Nice.
if all else fails, I'll get you a Zoom call with her.
Cool.
Joseph Bianwich, thank you very much for both of your super chats. He says, Jeff, this is why I bought the old DVDs from the WWE when I could. I knew they would erase history. Joseph, some of those DVDs sadly feature the most censorship because that was the era where they weren't allowed to say WWF. So you would get a lot of edits where it would go, The Rock is the champion. And it stuttered like that. And his theme song would stutter and it would be really awkward. And then when you jump to the network, it's still there. So what I believe happened is they started to edit the master tapes back then, thinking, we would never be able to say WWF, but then the fucking lawsuit changed and all this other stuff. So really, their back catalog has been a mess for probably 25 years.
How do you lose a lawsuit to the World Wildlife Fund? How do you do that?
Yeah, dude. When the Ultimate Warrior called you out on that.
Yeah, during his Hall of Fame speech, even I had to cheer. Like, how did whatever the legal guy's name, general counsel for WWF at the time, he's like,
Jeremy McDivitt?
How they lost to the Pandas, I'll never know. I'm like, that is 100%. You had the name longer, dude.
It's mind-boggling, really it is.
Good old WWE.
Oh man.
Doug Keller, we're gonna read that, but yes to both of those. So just let us get to that one directly, Doug. But I promise you, those are two films high on the list of things we want to.
Okay, I see it.
So we'll read a few more, and then we'll get into our next topics. So Joseph Bianowitz says, Jeff, Josh Gates is doing an expedition for the DeLorean with Christopher Lloyd.
Yep,
I heard about that.
Oh man, I was at a convention next to him in Kentucky years ago. Actually, I think it was in 2013, maybe 2013. Super nice guy, super nice guy. Really tall though. Yeah.
Nick, did you see the article that dropped It's a promotional article, but Bob Gale wrote a book. It's called like the DeLorean Handbook.
Yeah. It's like a detailed owner's manual of like the DeLorean. Yeah, I have it saved on my Amazon wish list. I'm gonna order it here soon and get it.
I bought it today.
Yeah, because I think it's hilarious, man. I was just like, this is what we need. I also want an old H.G. Wells one about that time machine as well. That's what I want.
Well, the reason I brought this up isn't to sit and gush about Back to the Future. I want to make a point. Back to the Future is the perfect franchise, the way it's being handled.
Yeah.
No new movies, no bullshit reboots, no edits, no alterations. But new books, Blu-ray releases, 4K releases, re-screenings, press events, it gets treated with that, and every time Back to the Future comes out to the public, it's a big deal. The toys, everything. Back to the Future, to me, is the perfect property. Not because it's my favorite movie, but because it's a classic franchise that knows exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. And if Indiana Jones could get their shit together over at Lucasfilm, Indiana Jones should be treated the same way. A book should be a big deal. Don't give us Indiana Jones 5. The dude's old. Let him retire. But put out games and or TV, specials and shit like that. Let Indiana Jones live the way that Back to the Future does.
Yeah, man. I agree 100%. And unfortunately, now everything's about the money grab and about restarting and rebooting and remaking and reimagining old IPs just because they don't want to put thought and money into something new and it fail and they have to take the L or whatever. But I don't know. It's just there's not enough cocaine in Hollywood. Is basically what I'm saying. There's not enough cocaine in Hollywood.
Not yet.
There was in the 80s, and then
I mean, like, I still maintain that as a thing that made the 80s movies and the 80s great was like cocaine. That's why we got all our cool shit back then.
Dude, if we got a documentary on that, I would love that to be the fucking the point of the whole thing.
Let's make it.
Like, cocaine was why it was so good.
There was a what was it? It was a documentary about Tower Records and how good they did in the 80s. And they actually had it, I think, it was some joke they made. It was like in the money they would, have each week for their stuff. And they called it hand truck fuel. That was their like cocaine budget.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey boys.
Yeah.
Good news.
What's that?
We're moving even closer. Look at this, Jesse. Look how many we're just a couple bucks away. Like one back.
Holy shit.
Damn, man.
So yeah, folks, it's gonna happen on air tonight. I'm excited.
True.
Thank you to everybody for making this happen.
This is exciting. This is really exciting.
Now, our friend Darian217 says, when is the Mortal Kombat live drinking stream? Now, first off, Darian217, you said the magic word, so I gotta press the magic button. And I looked up the date. Mortal Kombat drops on April 16th on HBO Max. Now, do you guys want to wait so it's out over the weekend and do a drunk watch party of the first one and the new one so we all experience it together? Or do we want to watch the first one and the second one before the new one comes out?
Drunk and new. Drunk
and new?
Yeah. We do the 90s one and the new one at the same time.
Okay. Then let's pick a date, because if that comes out on the 16th of April, and that would be a Friday, do we want to try to shoot for the 17th? Is that something we can make happen? Do we have any plans on April 17th yet?
Maybe.
I thought that date might have...
the day that Kim and Steven get out here.
Okay, well, the 17th, we'll figure it out, because I'd like to do the 17th or the 24th. One of those days would be, when it's the newest movie out, I'd like to do it like that, because we can get fucked up and watch Mortal Kombat. Oh! On the Twitch channel, the build-up, I'll play the Mortal Kombat games that are on the Xbox.
There you go.
Dude, I went a little too ham today. So they have a huge sale on Capcom games on
Uh-huh.
Xbox. So I was like, all right, what do I need any games? Well, I bought Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, the Mega Man collection. Every Mega Man game. I went nuts on some of these classic Capcom games. I was super excited.
Yeah, I love how that's not happening on PS4 at all.
I am so enamored by my Xbox right now. Wanted to do it for the Twitch, going to do more Twitch stuff with it for the WCBS stuff, but I found out that not having the last Xbox makes this one my favorite because I missed out on the last like 8 years of content, and now this one can play that with all the new shit. So
yeah, man, they're winning right now, so
I enjoy it. So yeah, we'll try to shoot for that weekend Darien 2 and 7 because it'll be the newest, hottest thing out there. So Salvador says James and the Giant Testicles.
that's a long late night for that poor kid.
Yeah. Did he
That's
put him in the
you-
microwave
you-
too?
yeah, I was gonna say, did he put him in the microwave?
Oh,
I think
Damn
I
it,
downloaded
Nintendo.
the wrong version of this film.
He's trying to get his medical card. That's what he
yeah,
wants.
directed by Guillermo del Toro.
No,
No.
Don't.
I want
wish
to be able to
that
fight the
juju on
director
us.
afterwards.
Listen,
I
would love for you and Dion to tag team match him like hardcore,
I would
man.
so actually be up to fight you, A-Ball. That dude is insane. He is insane. I would absolutely fucking do that.
That would be awesome. I'd love to fucking see that.
You just go fucking. We go Dudley Boys on his ass.
Yes,
That'd be
we
great.
would. Dion, get the table.
What's
Oh man, because I know. I don't know if he still fights fans, but he used to. So
I mean, he's in his 60s now, so probably not. But goddamn it, I'll whoop his ass for free. Just set it up.
There's the fight. And this is the other.
I'm going to punch him so hard.
Yeah.
So hot,
Bison.
my son. Kick his ass so hard.
Oh, I fucking love it. I don't need Mortal Kombat to be great, but I really hope it is because I love Mortal Kombat.
It just. I mean, once again, I don't want it to be great. I just want it to be good and fun.
I
Like,
almost want it to be bad because I want it. I want.
You
to
heartless
have that-
bastard.
I just want to have us to. We need a 2021 samurai cop level movie. And if
Oh,
it
God.
becomes that, holy shit!
well, I mean, they're the part in the trailer where they're like, oh, we got these tattoos, and, you know, like, oh, they look like a dragon with a circle. I'm like, get fucked already.
Oh,
For me personally, that's already a spot where I was like,
fact-
you're already on the level of being really shitty in that,
Yes.
like already with that thing.
And you turn Kano into a small ginger dude with a laser eye beam. Yes, fucking yes. Give me campy bullshit.
He is ginger Australian.
Ginger Australian. Give it to me. Come on.
wait, hold on. Now, I don't know about you, but I like my Kano to be, I don't know, bald and eating your heart. Well, hey, I guess
Yeah,
that's just me.
that's no, I'm right there with you.
Mortal Kombat 3 Kano might have been the only time he looked cool. Like here,
He's always been a goofy character in the actual games. He looked cooler in the fucking 90s movie.
I agree. I actually feel bad for Kano when he's like, "Hey, give me a break." Okay. Kills him.
You love to hate him. It's like he should have had a bigger role in that movie. Take his ass to Outworld.
I agree. I also don't think you should have killed Johnny Cage.
Nope.
Agreed. 100%. You should have fucking paid that dude so he can be in the goddamn movie.
So I'm just gonna say it. The biggest missed opportunity was not casting Vin Diesel as Kano.
Oh God.
I mean, that still is. That's God. Should have happened. Should have happened.
Listen, he's worried about his family. That's why he didn't want to do the movie. You know.
Yeah, can't let that shitty ride at Universal just rot. Like give him content.
I'm glad you wrote it and saw how fucking horrible it was.
Dude, it might be my favorite ride at Universal. because it
It's
is
so, dude.
bad.
It's so bad.
That's exactly what I want this Mortal Kombat to be. I want it to be the fucking Vin Diesel Universal ride, dude.
Oh my God. It's and like they converted the Earthquake ride, everything in the Earthquake ride to be Fast and Furious. Like even the fucking track that you go on throughout the Earthquake ride is just like you in this truck. It's horrible fucking GTA type like cartoon thing going on around you with like The Rock and Vin Diesel and Ludacris. And it's 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 wonderful. Oh jeez.
Fucking, we got the super trucks ready. We'll latch onto the buses. On your way to the party, motherfucker.
On your way to the party.
On your way to the party? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh man, it's
ridiculous.
It's fun shit. It's fucking crazy.
It's family.
It's something. It's something.
So I did mention earlier in the show Winter Soldier Falcon. Dion, have you had a chance to watch it? Nick Kendo?
I have not. I'm burling through it this weekend.
So it's pretty good. I really like it.
Nice.
I don't have much to shit on. It's really, this is the show that Marvel should have put out a while ago. It's fun. It picks up where the good. Okay, I'm just going to say it like this very harshly. There are a lot of good Marvel movies. There's only a few great ones, and there's a lot of dumb ones that people overlook because they make them laugh or feel good. Captain America movies have been consistently pretty damn good. The first one's fine. It is what it is. Then the second one might be the best Marvel movie ever, and the third one's pretty goddamn good, too. So Captain America has a good track record on film. The Falcon and Winter Soldier picks up that thread very well. It feels like the same show. It doesn't feel like an Avengers movie where they're trying to make everything big. You know, you're following Sam around, you're following Bucky around. Oh, they run into Rhodey or this or that, and their everyday lives. You learn about the Falcons, you know, his family's fishing boat and the financial problems they have. And guess what? The cool part is the show ain't woke. It doesn't try to take any 2020 approach to being black in America. It's just a regular show, how we all would expect it to be. And so the interesting part from all of this is how popular this show is. So I saw this article pop up. I got to get the exact place who posted it, but it essentially said that the Falcon and Winter Soldier debuted higher in terms of numbers than WandaVision and The Mandalorian. So the show is a really big hit. And I wonder if they've overblown numbers for other shows. Like, have we thought that these other shows were bigger deals, or is this show truly that, groundbreaking?
Right. It's a good question. I think it's obviously, especially when you come to Disney, this is the same company that oversaw Captain Marvel, so it's not crazy to see that they would do a little bit of inflating of the digits.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
And these being internal numbers, it's hard to say if they're accurate, if they're real, or what they are. So it's I don't know.
Yeah, I saved a screenshot of the Facebook post, but it was linked to a website called Marvelous News, and I think they usually cover toys. I don't think they make up rumors like we got this covered and stuff. So, I mean, they've never been a bullshit site before. Right. Then again, what would one benefit from making that up? Oh, we cover Marvel figures. We'll look better by comparison. Not really. WandaVision. I don't know. This show makes me think Marvel has some life left in it. Not like enough that I'm going to go, yeah, let me buy everything in theaters or let me go do everything forever. Like, fuck the Eternals. But I like this show. I'm in. I'm on board, and I will see this one through.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope the first episode is how it's going to be all the way through, and it's not going to take a left turn at some point. So
at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see. What else did we have to cover with that? Sorry, that was the one where I was like, oh yeah, Winter Soldier and Falcon. It's fun. Watch it. Like, there's really not enough to say. GSP comes back, Dion.
I thought I heard some rumors on in various YouTube comments and on Reddit, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah. I never thought I'd live in a world where Bartrock the Leaper got me excited. Fucking worked.
Hey, man, as you get older, let's do it.
So let's not make the audience wait, because we have to go back to Salvador's, who said James and the Giant Testicle, which we did read, but there were more. Superman 4, The Quest for Testicles, which is, okay, gross visual. Superman flies into the sun with the nukes, but instead of a sack of nuke, it's a sack of testicles, and he throws them into the sun.
Damn. End up like the fucking universe in Eon Flux or some shit.
Oh, God.
Fuck that movie.
It's a terrible fucking movie.
The show's good, though.
Never watched it, but I heard it was good.
It's on Paramount Plus. It's not really worth. That's a terrible streaming service. Don't sign up for it.
Dude, I've heard it. Dude, it's getting ripped apart on the internet, man. Apparently, I guess the clearest way to put it was the app wasn't finished,
Oh,
which is
nice.
fucking insane.
That's
No,
what
it
it was.
isn't. I mean, look what happened with Disney. They're like, no, we're gonna do our VOD thing right now, right now. They did.
Yeah, at least their interface was apparently Paramount's is just so fucked. Like you can barely search anything on Paramount's.
Oh god,
It's a black screen.
That's so crazy. That's just so fucking crazy. And I can't imagine how much money they paid for that.
Well, I think they use the same template as HBO Max. They just do it poorly.
Right.
Like whatever third party built HBO Max, I'm pretty sure built Paramount Plus because it's the same setup. Because Netflix has their exclusive, their exclusive version of searching. So I wonder if this third party has their own exclusive version, so a company can just outsource to them.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Because, excuse me, streaming services clearly are the future for all these places, but they're not taking enough time to digitize their content properly. The part that I can't get over with most of these places, Disney, HBO Max, is probably the least offensive of all of them. But they don't do anything with the content. They don't upscale it. They don't upconvert it. They don't treat it. They're like, well, we're just going to throw it on here. A lot of these classic cartoons from the 90s that we grew up with deserve a nice remaster because the shows we get, like all the DC cartoons, they look wonderful. They look beautiful. There's no reason Paramount, Viacom, whoever's in charge, Viacom, can't go back and say, let's remaster Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy. We'll go rescan them in. I know it costs money, but that's what your streaming service should be. The only place to get the best picture quality of all these classic shows. That is a selling point right there because I would say stay subscribed forever. If it's the only place I get classic Nick shows in high def, yeah, honestly, I would stay subscribed like I do to Netflix because the Twilight Zone and the Power Rangers are there. Once they get rid of their shows or I lose the taste to watch them, which probably will never happen, then I'd get rid of the service. But Dion, I can't stress enough, do not waste a fucking dime on Paramount Plus. Like, I'll tell you what's on there and send you pictures. Don't buy it.
Deal. I won't buy it, but I'm almost down for the pictures.
Grace!
Yeah, just don't. So, Sal also says, great time last night, Nick. # quarantined too long.
Yeah, we went a little hard in the paint. It was pretty spicy on there on Pete's on Etep Queen's channel for sure. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Well, it's the place to be.
Yeah, highly recommend everybody go give him a sub. He's real close to 1,000.
Yeah, and Clown World Reviews just hit over 100 yesterday, so shout out to him as well.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's great, man.
Yeah, he and Pete do the Monday Night Raw show together, so
nice.
Shout out to you, Tony. Congratulations, buddy. Ooh, Qui-Gon's got a great question. Which is your favorite celebrity RKO? Mine's Hulk Hogan.
Mae Young, 100%.
Didn't he RKO Linda McMahon the one time, or did he punt kick her?
No, he punt kicked Vince. Yeah, but he RKO'd Linda.
Okay, then I'll take that one.
The time he RKO'd Stacy Keibler.
Yep.
But that doesn't count. She was another wrestler. I guess I'll go with the Linda McMahon one too. Because anytime Linda
no. I think and he ended up becoming a goddamn writer, Freddie Prinze. That RKO.
Oh,
he gives
God.
him a stiff RKO, dude.
Yeah.
My favorite.
I was gonna say my favorite pedigree of all time is when Triple H was feuding with Stephanie and he gave her the pedigree outside on the table, put her titties popped out.
Yes, they did.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that one.
That wasn't a joke. That was after the enhancements too. So
Yep.
Protect those damn things, man.
I mean, they protect you. They're like fucking cushions.
Oh yeah.
Qui-Gon says, if Test from WWE RIP got stabbed by Sub-Zero's icicle, how many testicles would be squashed? Also, stop the skull shoot.
Far too many.
All the testicles.
All of them. I can't believe that was his fucking Jesse, the wrestler Test, the dead one that his theme song played yesterday. He had a manager who called all of his fans the testicles. Like, all my testicles out there in the WWE. That was fucking real.
He's still dead.
Damn.
TLJ Screwjob says,
I've got Dion for 3 minutes. 3
Fuck, I'm
minutes
going
of
to bed.
playtime.
And you're still going. You're still going. Okay.
I wasn't done.
Well,
It's the
damn
full
it.
super chat, bro.
Fucking beat done.
Airplane Helix 109 says, good testicle hunting.
Oh, God.
That just sounds like a really weird concept.
Yeah.
Master Clockwork says, baseball wrong. Man with 4 balls cannot walk.
He can. He has to be very careful.
Dude, you know who used to pull those shitty jokes out were Dan, and they were really fucking good.
His delivery is just fucking fantastic.
I can't wait to hang out with that fucking dude. Oh my God, it's been years.
Dude, man. I miss that dude.
I have seen him more recently than you guys, though.
Well, then in that case, fuck you.
Yeah, well, you were busy over the summer. Nelson the Gentleman says, Jeff and Dion, where are we going? Oh, God, he says, where are you going to the clan meeting? Just kidding. Well, we will be on our way never.
Damn. That's okay.
Where do we go from here?
Nowhere but up, because we have now hit rock bottom.
Yeah, anywhere else. Yeah. I'm kidding.
This is a great screen name. I'm a Unicorn says, The Hunt for Red Testicle. Our buddy Yakase says, The Testicle Strikes Back. Oh, Doug Keller, thank you. John Carpenter's In the Testicles of Madness.
Yikes.
Isn't In the Mouth of Testicles? That'd be a much different movie. Now, TLJ Screwjob might have taken the game and twisted it a little bit, but hey, I don't care. TLJ Screwjob says, big sperm and little testicles. Throw the testicles from the train. Schwarzenegger, the testicular. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh man, greatness is what's happening right now.
Fucking tweener trash. Testicles not included. Starring Jessica Tandy and Two Downs. Woo! All right,
Yeah.
Classic actors. You ever seen that real movie, Kendo? And if so, do you like it?
Which one? Batteries not included?
Yeah.
I saw one as a kid because I thought it was like the Johnny Five movie, Short Circuit, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this will be cool." Got like these little flying machines. This is awesome. And I just remember watching it as a kid, being like, "What the?"
Yeah. The first time I saw that movie, I had rented 2 films from the library, that and Ghostbusters. And my mom's like, "Oh, I've watched Ghostbusters before. Can we watch whatever?" Batteries not included. I was like, "All right, Mom." That movie fucking sucked about those old people and never came back, and they're all sad and mopey. This little alien thing.
Yeah.
When I turned on Ghostbusters, my life changed. I hated that movie I hated it.
Oh my god, dude! It was one of those movies my little brother kept renting all the time, and because of him being my little brother, he would always get his way, and we'd always fucking watch that movie. So I too fucking hate it. I know, I know it to a T. I know what happens to it because it was burned into my memory as a child. So yeah, I fucking hate it. It's dumb.
I thought it was going to be a fun, cool movie with robots. It was not.
No,
poor bastard.
Oh, you want to hear one other time I got honey dicked with a movie?
Yeah.
Serial Mom, the John Waters movie. My mom didn't know what the hell it was, so she rented it, and she's like, "Oh, we'll watch this movie, Serial Mom. It's going to be great." I was like 6 years old. I'm like, why the hell did you rent a movie about Kathleen Turner murdering everybody?
By the way, Matthew Lillard is in that movie, and he works in a video store.
And Serial Mom or this?
It's Serial Mom.
Okay, I was like, I didn't think he was in Batteries Not Included.
No, he's not.
Thankfully. Never need to watch it for any reason.
Mm-mm.
F it, couldn't think of a name, says The Dark Testicle starring My Black Ass. Yeah. We also have Primer who says Testicles of Steel.
All right.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Can you?
Can you, man?
Quadrant says No shit. Qui-Gon says He-Man and the testicles of the universe.
Yes. Yep. He-Man and the Masters of the Testicles.
Galactic Dude says, "Dude, where's my testicles?" or "Big testicles in Little China."
There you go.
Yep.
Dr. Coffin joins us. He says, "Crouching tiger, hidden testicles."
Nice. Crouching testicles, hidden dragon.
Oh.
You know what, boys? I think we can go in the Guinness Book of World Records tonight.
What makes you say that, buddy?
We are the podcast where the word testicle is uttered the most times in a single episode.
Yeah.
I would like to submit that for a record tonight. No other podcast has said the word testicle more times than we have. And we're not even like a sex ed podcast or like a crime podcast.
Hey, man, you know, you got to get in the book for something.
All right.
Hey, it's a start.
Yeah, it's a start. Yeah.
That's all I ask. It's, you know, it's a jumping off point. It's like the Patty's egg. So, let's see. We also had, the testicle talk. We have Dr. Strike. Joseph Yanowich says Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Testicles.
Oh, God.
I got to read these in order, but goddamn it, Effet couldn't think of a name. You're really good at this one. Our buddy Darth Fatass is back. He says Falcon and the Testicle Soldier. That'd be a much different film or TV show. I don't think that could be on Disney Plus.
Captain America, Testicles War.
How about Civil Testicles?
Civil Testicles.
Or
at least they're nice.
Testicle versus Testicle. It's a story of a separation trial.
Yeah. Spider-Man, Far From Testicles.
Oh. The Amazing Testicle Man 2.
That'd probably been a way better movie.
It is. I still want to keep Andrew Garfield and Paul Giamatti. Dude, Paul Giamatti's The Amazing Testicle Man.
Oh my God, yes.
It's Paul
If anybody
Giamatti.
can pull it off, can.
Oh, with a soundtrack by Billy Joel. I mean, if you got to look like a testicle, why not have a guy that looks like one to make the music? Rocky the Intergalactic Woke Slate says Simple Zack is the anime sexual version of Michael Bay.
Oh, God.
I just like a good burn on Zack Snyder.
Okay,
Adam Wofford says,
Bay.
"You want to hear a good burn on Michael Bay?"
Yes.
Michael Bay. His movies are shit.
Good job. They are.
Adam Wofford, thank you very much. He says, "No, the seventh guy was the only one born with the testicle." Sorry. No, the seventh guy was only born with the testicles, but here's one for you. The Call of Cthulhu's testicles and the madness in your pants.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Does Cthulhu only have two? Never mind. I don't care how many he has.
I think he can have as many testicles as he wants.
How many testicles is too many testicles, Kendo?
I don't know. I've never thought about having more than two.
Yeah, two's enough. Zach Z says, "Last one from me. Dude, where's my testicle?" Hopefully in your pants.
Yeah.
Adam Wofford says, "The Bride of the Testicle in the Mouth of Testicles, Testicle Crash, The Highlander, The Quickening Testicles, The Fast and the Testicles, Testicle Busters." Ooh.
A lot of testicles.
There's more. TLJ Screwjob says, "Testicle Jam." Michael bounces up for the slam dunk. Again, that'd be a much different film.
Yeah.
TLJ Screwjob also says, "See Robot Head's review of Chaos Walking? There's Chaos Walking yet?" No, I have not yet. I am a subscriber of Robot Head. I'm a big fan of his work. It's been a minute since I've checked out one of his videos, though. But I will. Brandon T says, "Hey guys, my girlfriend's mom has a small business. She needs some help winning a business competition. I shared it on the main page. Vote for the Scone Goddess. Thanks, brothers." Well, Brandon, a baked good is a very important, noble cause. So Scone Goddess gets a thumbs up from me, too. You guys like scones?
Yeah, hell yeah.
A nice cranberry. Fuck you, shit pancake. He's knocking stuff
Nice
over.
cranberry. Thanks, asshole cat.
Yeah, Dion, I never want you to meet Shit Pancake because I think he'll try to push you off a surface. He's like this small, cute cat who's adorable and shit, but he's just the worst. He's like, "I need to lay down here, fuck you," and just plows through everything. I lost a pair of shoes essentially to him. He dumped a water into it and it got funky. So thanks, you pancake. Doug Keller says, restore the R-rated version of Venom.
Ooh,
See the regular version of Venom.
It's not too bad, man. I liked it. The ending's a little crazy, but I liked it.
Wheezy Bird says, are y'all going to cover Amazon's Invincible? I do want to check it out. I haven't read enough of the comic to have an opinion on the series. So eventually I will check it out, Wheezy Bird, and when I do, I'll bring it up on air. TLJ Screwjob says, that's no moon. It's a testicle. Hashtag Darth Testicle. Let's see. Dylan Shepard says, 639th backs have a tip. Oh, thank you very much, Dylan Shepard, for being the 639th backer. I appreciate that very much. We're moving up, folks. We're going to hit that number tonight on the show. So let me drop the link again for those who don't know. Stealing Solo is available now. The cover from Anna, that Star Wars girl. Only available till May 2nd, and then it goes away forever. SH Rebels 08 says,
It rubs the lotion on the testicles or it gets the horse again.
I don't like it.
okay, so the Super Smash Brothers candidate says, howdy, Jeff. Is Please Rewind AK Pat banned for his joke? He really is a nice guy, but not sure why people took his joke the wrong way. Well, Pat from Please Rewind has always been nice to me. I don't know his joke, so he's not banned from anything I'm involved with. I think he was on a stream or two. He may have even been on a high council a long time ago. But overall, Pat was a very cool dude to me, so I don't know what's going on with him, but he hasn't been banned from anything I'm involved with. So I wish him nothing but the best. Joseph Bienowicz, thank you very much. Oh, where did it go? Let's see. Crap, it jumped up. Testicle talk. There we go. Where's Waldo while he's trying to find Carmen Sandiego somewhere in the world? Why? Because Stone Cold said so.
Hey, there you go. There's a rom-com you can make. Where's Waldo? Like, where's Waldo trying to find Carmen Sandiego? There you go.
Speaking of a fucking franchise matchup.
Yeah, there you go.
So now that Kendo's back, have you guys heard all this IMDb talk about us?
No. What happened?
I think somebody on IMDb is trying to cause dissension in the Fandom Menace by claiming that Jeremy is our boss. And I'm like, motherfuckers know that we are not associated with them. That's a joke. No, seriously, it doesn't bother me because they don't put that on there. Like, that's not Jeremy saying I'm your boss. Like, that's not how anything goes down. So why would I even be bothered by it? It's a bunch of people just trying to piss us off. Oh, we're going to say this person's in charge and all shit. Look, kiss my ass. I don't care about these things. Try fucking harder. All right? Oh my God, they're on IMDb. Who gives a shit? We're on IMDb. They're not. So thanks. We're all on IMDb.
Yeah. And also, like, any jackass with an internet connection in 5 minutes can be on IMDb. I'm just saying. Yep. I know a lot of actor friends in Atlanta who have had their video friends make fake movies and fake posters so they could have stuff on their reel. Like, it's a common thing.
I'm not on IMDb.
Well, you know what?
Because somebody made the thing for like the show and it's got you guys, but I'm not on it. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? It's got when it's got the cast.
Dan's on there.
You got canceled for being white.
Let's see. It says series directed by Jeff Hicks, and then it's got Tom, Mecca, Cecil, Jeremy, and Ethan. Written by Robert Meyer Burnett. When did he write an episode?
like once again, anybody can do this. Anybody can fucking do this.
Okay, Kendo, I'm
trying to get mine taken down because I have legitimate credits on my IMDb page, and I'm like, I need this stuff to go away.
Dude, Chris Gore is credited to World Class Bullshitters.
Awesome.
But Kendo, I'm sorry, you're not credited on here, but guess who has their own IMDb page?
You?
Well, yeah, but I'm not here to like go, look what I got. Cecil.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Cecil the Ninth. Cecil is a producer and writer known for Cecil Says, That Star Wars Girl, and comic artist Pro Secrets.
Apparently Cecil produces Ethan now. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a thing.
And I just love that when you go to Cecil's IMDb page, it's just a giant picture of a guy with the word dick across his head. I mean, it's right here on screen for all to see.
I feel like whoever's going there to edit that stuff is so like IMDb, like a Wikipedia for movies now.
Essentially,
yeah, except like when Wikipedia was new and anybody could write anything on it.
This just makes me laugh because I know some people are like, "Aren't you guys upset?" No. Thanks for all the free attention. I love the Reddit posts all talking about us. It was interesting. Jesse and I were sitting around here the other night. We're looking at the comments. We're like, why did it jump up so much? And then Anna's like, did you see that Reddit post? I'm like, no. So thanks, Reddit post. Thanks for all the extra books sold. That's why in less than 4 weeks, halfway mark of the campaign, we're sitting at 99% completion because of people like you. So thank you so much. And thank you, IMDb. Now, please, IMDb, when you credit me as the Jeff Hicks because my ego is large and massive. Yeah, this kind of stuff just makes me chuckle.
Oh my God.
There is no reality where we're writing our own IMDb pages. We don't. This is the thing. Like, we don't look at our shows as like a chronicle thing. Now, the World Class Bullshitters podcast is chronicled on like actual podcasting platforms.
Yeah.
But like, do they chronicle other podcasts on IMDb? Because it's the Internet Movie Database. We're not a movie on the internet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, yeah, apparently somebody put us on here and like we're a show or something. It's like, once again, this is somebody with the internet connection in 5 minutes of time. Like, this is really easy to do.
Folks, if you are really good with IMDb, can you write me in as a producer on like Star Wars or something? Like, you should put my name on The Last Jedi so everyone can blame me for how bad.
Oh God, please do that. Please do that.
We made The Last Jedi. We hired Ryan.
If you do that, please send us screenshots.
You said doo-doo.
I did.
Fucking Dion. Oh, I love you, man. Doug Keller says testicles of the lambs. Doug Keller also says Friday the 13th. Jason takes testicles.
Nice.
That'd be a different movie.
Very different movie.
Sure he took that guy in part 3's testicles, the one that was walking on his hands.
That's true. He did.
Doug Keller also says Kingswomen, the secret testicle. So it's the crying game part 2.
Yeah, apparently.
Adam Wofford, thank you very much. He says, okay, Event Horizon can't have a director's cut because the movie was filmed in film and none of the negatives exist, but the actors have said the Hell Dimension scene went on longer. Adam, I've heard a lot about the other version of the film that's on like a VHS tape with all the extra violence and shit, because weren't the negatives stored in some salt mine under a city or something, and they got the story? Like, that's the story they tell.
And a salt mine underneath the city. Good God.
I mean, that's where like isn't that where the library of film and stuff is in a salt mine? So they're just conflating their fucking information.
Jeez.
Dion, I think we should move the production of this show to a salt mine.
I agree. Under a city, please.
Yeah, in a van down by the river.
In a van.
I thought you were going to
go. There we go.
Just making sure you're still awake. So Anna's got red hair in her picture. That's kind of weird. Doug Keller apologizes in advance. He says, "Black testicle moan." Why would you apologize, Doug?
No.
I'm sure they do. Doug Keller also says, "In living testicle." Stephen Kraft, I like yours a lot. He says, so WCBS, lots of testicle movie titles in chat. I think the best one I came up with was Invasion of the Testicle Snatchers. Oh my God. YMMV though. Dude, Invasion of the Testicle Snatchers is perfect. It sounds like a film you don't want to watch on a Sunday afternoon with your grandma. Doug Keller also says, World Class Bullshitters do commentaries for the Warriors and Vampires Kiss.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's doable. That's very, very doable.
It is.
It's just going to happen. It's not even like, oh, we'll do it one day. We'll do both of those films.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Warriors is amazing. Vampires Kiss is a movie. E-Tip of Queen's Place to Be Reviews. What's up, dude? He says, hey, old gentlemen. I come in and you're talking about wrestling and it's the topic of censorship. There goes over half of the business's history. You're right, Pete.
Yep.
Sorry, my brain started to go back to Wayne's World, where he's like, "Yes, it is, Pete. It's also the only city to elect 2 socialist mayors." All this shit. Sorry, my brain went right to that.
Wayne's testicles,
or Testicles World. Party on testicle. Party on testicle. But yeah, there goes half the business history. What about where do they draw the line too? What about a wrestler like Tatanka or Chief J Strongbow? You know, or you have Santino.
Tatanka.
What?
I said Tatanka was actually part Native American. Chief J Strongbow was definitely not.
Well, that's what I was trying to get at, though. Are you going to say, well, you know, we got to cut out other nationalities playing other nationalities because that's where Santino comes in. He's a Canadian dude playing this fictional Italian. Kofi Kingston used to be from Jamaica, even though he's really from Ghana. They thankfully changed. Well, not thankfully. I liked Kofi Kingston either way. I don't give a shit. The point is, there's so much shit that
Apollo Crews is now Nigerian.
Oh, God.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
He has an accent now. He's like, stop eating my sesame cakes and all that shit.
God, I love that movie.
Commander Ed Straker of Shadow says, hey, great Halloween doubleheader. Blackula and Scream, Blackula, Scream. P.S. Walker says, I have a case of Mortal Kombat. You know,
Well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I had.
Hey,
Scream. Blackula and Scream, Blackula, Scream. I don't know.
I've seen that clip. I don't know how many times and laughed at it every time. But here's the part that now it suddenly bothers me. The part where he actually says, Walker tells me I have AIDS. The camera immediately pans to Walker, who smiles.
I edited it that way.
Okay. Thank you. Because I was about to say, that is fucking horrible. Okay, I'm glad it was edited that way because I was like, you know, I've never noticed that before. Why would he smile about a little kid telling everybody he has AIDS? That's just awful.
Yeah, Chuck Norris would never do that. But I would
think so.
Hey, boys, we got one more backer. Look how close we are now.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, it's happening. I'm dropping that link again, folks. Get trading cards.
No. Are you doing it to Twitter or just the chat?
I'm doing it to the chat right here.
Okay, I already did it to Twitter about a few minutes ago, just so you know. So
perfect. Thank you, sir.
Buy it. Everybody buy it now. Multiple copies.
Give 10 to your friends.
Yeah.
I picked up so I had an interview with the guy, his name's Oz, we'll just call him Oz. He was the writer of the first comic that we'll call it the second comic I worked on, because technically I worked on this book called The Day the Cat Got Shot, but nothing really came of it. I was in the promos, I drew the pages, I got paid, it was cool, but the guy never really pieced much together. But this Oz book just hit print. It's that book that I promote in the back of Stealing Solo. So I bought 10 copies of it. So I'm going to give you guys each a copy. It's my old work, and I'm so excited by it because I drew this shit. Actually, Nick, you met this guy. Remember the dude that hung out with us at Fandom Fest down in Kentucky?
Yes.
And he comes up and he brings me this check, and we're talking about this comic book.
Yeah. I remember that.
I just got that.
Speaking of which, I think that event is coming back very soon.
Oh, Fandom Fest?
Yeah.
We should ironically steal it and call it Fandom Menace Fest and just hosted it like a Denny's or something. The real thing is hosted at a shopping mall.
Well, that was the last time that they had a convention. They changed it from downtown Louisville to an abandoned shopping mall like I think a month before it was supposed to happen or something like that. And it was a wonderful shit show. Oh man.
Nick, when it returns, we will not go.
Oh God, and that it's one of those conventions that I always did, and there was always a problem, always controversy. I think it had it on Reddit group for like the longest time about people who like just didn't get their money back and who were unjustly shit on and just all kinds of things. Man, it was great. And then they didn't happen for a few years. And I think the guy's willing to bring it back, which is a bad idea because the internet's forever. So I don't know.
I remember the Facebook group. That's the one I couldn't stop reading. Remember
Dude,
when
it
we were
was
like, "Do you see this post? Do you see this post?" We were talking so much shit.
dude, it was great. It was so great. But yeah, apparently that guy just wants to bring it back because I guess he's hard up for money or something. So
Every business venture, I wish nothing but the best. So good luck, sir. That's all I can say. Good luck, sir.
Yeah, do it better this time.
yeah, I mean he's always at Horror Hound out in the lobby with his little fucking spinning wheel. So...
Don't you love how at Horror Hound they keep fucking around with us? We're like, where's your table at? Like, we never get a solid...
Dude, the one in Indianapolis, we there was like 4 times that it changed the table or whatever, I think.
Yep.
And then they put us in the back of this one area, and then they put us back the Saturday. They changed us to the middle.
They gave our spot to someone else the second day.
Yeah, and I was just like, what? It's like just, and I swear to God, the only convention I've been to, I think it was twice, that has actually got their shit together. I think it was Scarefest in not Louisville. It was some other fucking town in Kentucky. But they were the best because you would drive, like they would email you a time to drive in. It's like, come in between this time, and they'd give you like 30 minutes to do it or whatever. Like, come in, get here, park your car, and they'd have everything parked. They'd have a bunch of people around. It's like, okay, and they'd have people come and take your, help you take your stuff to your table. Take your stuff to your table, and they'd be like, do you need help setting up? It's like, no, we'll do it in like 5 minutes or whatever. Do it and then leave. And they were the most organized, the best at constantly checking on you when you were at the convention, and it was just a great one put on. I think the woman who owned it fucked it up because she wanted to make more money, so she started firing people.
Ugh.
And I think I did it for 2 years, and the third year I didn't do it, and because the people I'd met who were helping out with it left, and they got fired because the woman wanted to keep more money, so she just started firing people all the time. And it's like, this is a really good convention. It's really well ran. You could have gone big with it, like over the years, but no, you wanted to be greedy. So,
hey, boys, we got one more. We're in the final stretch. Look at this.
Oh shit, dude. Jeez.
Yeah.
925, 39, 925.
One person backs the featured one. We're there. So, thank you, everybody.
This is so exciting.
You're going to be sitting there refreshing, aren't you, while both the show? Yakase says, How the Grinch Stole Testicles. Now, that's a Dr. Seuss book they can't print anymore.
That's like
Shit, man.
Canceled. I also am a personal fan of the sequel, How the Testicles Stole Christmas.
That would be a much more interesting sci-fi film than anything else.
It's a little more bizarre and absurdist. But,
Attack of the Killer Testicles. It's
Oh
like
my god.
Potato tomatoes, it's just a ball sack.
Listen. George Clooney still has to be in that one, though. Okay.
What about the testicles before Christmas?
Ooh.
It's like the Death Wiener.
Oh,
remember the Death Wiener
from your show?
The script that we're writing.
Oh yeah, Jesse and I got drunk and wrote a script called Death Wiener. It was drunk, right? We weren't.
I think we were still drinking.
This back when we drank still.
Yes.
The ideas that come up nowadays are much better.
I think Death Wiener still has a lot of.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I just meant like for me in general. Like I came with bullshit when I was drunk.
Space Diaz are superior.
Doug Keller. I can't believe we forgot this title. The Testicles of Riddick.
Director David Testicle.
Stephen Kraft says Stealing Solo, the Snyder Cut, same book but in black and white.
That can be done.
It can be done very easily.
Right.
Oh my god, that should be a new perk, Jeff. The Snyder Cut of Stealing Solo.
Just release a black and white version for everyone.
Yeah, that's all it is.
We could. I don't know why not. I mean, fuck it. Because I have taste, unlike Zack.
Exactly.
We're not simple.
No. Speaking of having taste, I found out Loudy had COVID, dude.
Yeah.
Man.
Bad for him. I felt so bad because it's like we knew about it, we checked in on him, and then like everyone got busy. Like 2 weeks later, like, oh, how you doing, man? He's like, I'm still feeling bad. I'm like, fuck. I dropped the ball, dude. Sorry.
That's what happens when you go around licking toilet seats.
That was Hey, Dion, do you think Nicole got COVID?
Definitely.
You think she still pulled out her pubes for a quarter?
Oh my god.
It's the experience. It's all about the experience.
College, man. I miss it. A TLJ Screwjob says, from Death Valley, the testicle taker.
Oh god.
The under testicle.
Yes. I'm a unicorn.
Testicle. Testicle. Oh, testicle.
Instead of saying testify, my brother, testicle, my brother. I'm a unicorn, says testicles in Toyland. Holiday favorite around these parts. Glad you celebrate too.
A Keanu Reeves classic.
Yeah, I'm there for Phoebe Cates, but hey, Keanu's this might be the best one from a while. Effet couldn't think of a name, says Operation Testicle Drop.
Oh, there you go. That's creative.
Oh god, that fucking movie.
Speaking of creativity, our buddy Adrian Vergara. This is not a testicle title, but this might be a title of something in the future. Dion Green in My Black Ass: The Legend of the Honey Dick. Oh my god!
I'm in.
Oh jeez.
Dick and Snyder. No one has done a fistful of testicles yet. I can't believe that no one's done a fistful of testicles.
Both to your question and to the in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Ray, thank you very much, says Full Metal Testicle. Mr. Testicle goes to Washington. Thanks, guys. Great show. Thank you.
Testicle.
Rocky the Intergalactic Woke Slate says, early in my life, I got honey dicked by Kangaroo Jack.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Dude, the reason I couldn't realize it was honey dicked is because it was literally a pot of honey. I'm like, yellow. Oh, honey dick. Did it cross it? Oh, I thought you were looking. Oh. Yakase says, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Testicles.
Oh god.
Another way different movie.
That is a way different movie. I don't think Hermione Granger would have consented to be in that one. The Super Smash Brothers candidate says, because if we go with Please Rewind's joke, we could say that Paulie from Rocky is also a pansexual because he was never seen around women and programmed the robot into his waifu. Ernest Goes to Wakanda.
Oh my god.
There is an Ernest Goes to Africa movie, so they kind of already did that one.
Yeah, they did.
Next February, boys. We're going to watch it. Wow, okay, I'm glad I read this one properly. Commodore Stargazer says, Battle Beyond the Testicles, the Great Testicle Detective.
That's a good one.
How about we take the HBO show True Detective, make it, True Testicle, and it's like a gritty, hard-boiled crime drama about testicle on the beat.
Crimes against testicles.
Crimes against testicles.
Testicles against humanity. Or what
Another way different game.
Yeah. A much better game, in my opinion. Joseph Yadowich says, Zack Snyder was one of the guys from the back corner DVD store, 90s. You know what I'm talking about? In Bill and Ted's Excellent Testicles. Jamaram. I could see Zack Snyder as the if Randall Graves got a foothold in Hollywood. Well, no, that's too mean to Randall. Randall might have made no.
He's a berserker.
Yeah. His love for you is ticking clock. Yeah. Also, we did get a Jamaram from our buddy. Jamaram! There you go, sir. Let's see. We have a few more left, folks. Joseph Yadowich, thank you very much. Rocky the Intergalactic Woke Slate says, heard from the fan theory of Event Horizon being a prequel to Warhammer 40k universe. It says that humanity is the first venture into the warp, under the wrap. I have heard that before. I think we've discussed it on the show.
We have. The director says that it isn't, but he's a self-admitted huge Warhammer 40k fan. So I live in the world where it is a prequel, for sure.
Now,
yeah, and actually Dion got the Blu-ray recently.
Yes, I did.
From Shout Factory?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Oh, that's what we call Nick now. Shout Factory. Hey, Shout Factory, I need a copy of Halloween 3.
Fine.
Joseph Yadowich says, Lemony Snicket's a series of unfortunate testicles. That's great. Yakase says testicles 2, the new batch.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
TLJ Screwjob says for a few testicles more.
Yep.
TLJ Screwjob also says Rambo, last testicle.
That dark ass movie.
Oh, so we have reached. I think we reached the end of the super chats. There are a shitload of them, all talking about testicles.
Ball talk.
Ball talk, yeah. There was other stuff written into the script, so let's see. I can stop saying the word testicle for a moment. Are you guys excited about WrestleMania, or do you think it's a lost cause this year?
Lost cause.
Yeah.
The matches are shit.
Yeah. They're really bad.
Now let's go over these briefly, because yes, folks, we are going to be... Next week is going to be an interesting show, because next week is April Fool's Day, so it'll be a fun one. You don't want to miss out. But it's also going to be the 20th anniversary of WrestleMania 17. So at the end of next week's show will be about whatever, the normal stuff. Don't worry, it's not going to be a wrestling show. But at the end, we're going to dedicate the last couple of minutes to WrestleMania 17, because Dion, Kendo, Nick, it's one of the best shows ever. And we all watched it. We all love it. And it's cool that I can say 20 years ago on this date, I was watching something that changed my life. And then 20 years later, I'll be doing something even cooler that changes my life. So next week is going to be a lot of fun. And you know what the best part is? Next year, WrestleMania 38, back in Texas. If you listen to WrestleMania 17 closely, the Iron Sheik is walking to the ring, and Bobby the Brain Heenan says, "Man, the Iron Sheik's walking so slow. He'll be by the time he gets to the ring, it'll be WrestleMania 38." So Dion, it was a joke, but WrestleMania 38 returns to Texas. So maybe the Iron Sheik will finally have made it to the ring.
Can't wait.
I can't either. So briefly, the stuff we have for WrestleMania, we have Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair.
Bleh.
I hope Bianca Belair wins.
She should.
We have Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the championship. That's a first entertaining. That could be decent. I like Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bad Bunny versus The Miz.
That's just stupid.
The next night we have Roman Reigns versus Edge.
Maybe. I mean, right.
His Edge's Randy Orton match was just so bad.
Now, isn't Daniel Bryan going to get folded into the mix somehow?
Yeah, that's what they're angling towards, yeah.
And then we also have Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. That'll be awesome.
That would be really, really good.
And then The Fiend versus Randy Orton.
Again.
I am so excited. I hate The Fiend, man. I like Bray Wyatt as a wrestler. He seems like a decent dude in real life, but fuck The Fiend. Oh, how can you like it? It's so dumb.
Because it used to be really good, and then they ruined it.
Right. Obviously, early Fiend was good, but yeah, I'm digging this whole Burt thing. It's the craziness that we need to counterbalance this fucking relevancy grab that the WWE's doing. I love it. It's a good reminder that it's not great, but it's a good reminder that this is pro wrestling. This isn't fucking NBC.
Yeah. I mean, they could do so much with the Fiend. They really could, but I don't know. It's disappointing. So many things there.
The Fiend is the thing that's separating it from ESPN Sports Center and it still being pro wrestling. He's one of the instances this is still fucking pro wrestling. It's not going to end up on fucking ESPN. That's why it's just so fucking crazy. The fireball bullshit. Her fucking straddling Randy Orton.
Well, I'm sure it's more of a fireball than AEW. So,
shit.
Yeah.
That was.
Although be careful, you can't say anything bad about AEW or else they'll come after you.
What are they going to say to us?
No, not AEW. AEW. I'm talking about AEW fans. You're not allowed to ever criticize the product.
That's not logical.
No, it's not. But go join that AEW group, and
I'm the one that added you, right?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. But you can see all the times that I ever say anything slightly contrary to the narrative, and I get blowed up. It is awesome. I love it.
Oh, today, you know how I chronicle my interactions in those stupid Back to the Future and Halloween groups all the time?
Oh God,
Yeah.
what happened today?
I just had a moment, and I realized that you can never tell a joke in film ever again. If Chuck Berry learned his new sound from Marty, where did Marty learn how to play like Chuck Berry?
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Every day, I am smacked in the face with the reality that the average member of this Back to the Future group has never seen Back to the Future. I get the dumb. It's between that or the Rob Zombie Halloween people that blow my fucking mind. Like, how? How do people not understand or comprehend what they watch or get the joke? Like, I think the Marvel Universe has ruined filmmaking in a different way than Scorsese says. Hear me out for a moment. I love those movies for the most part.
Okay.
But the way people report on them, everything is so literal. It's like everybody that is of a certain age is Drax the Destroyer. If you can't get the joke. You can't understand the nuance. You can't get the subtlety. Everything is about the literal, what is in front of you. And because so much of the audience is that dumb, a good joke like Chuck, it's your cousin Marvin. Like, no one's going to get that joke anymore, even if you did something to modernize it. Like, people are so dumb. They're going to have to hear all of this shit and not be like, who's Marvin Berry? Who's he calling Chuck? Like, I'm just sad. I don't know why I brought this up, but man, fuck these people. Back to the Future's too good for you. Fuck off.
I mean, you're right. You're right. It is too good for them. I don't know. It's there's definitely a giant disconnect because some of the pictures you've sent us, I'm just like, how do you not know what this is? Like, yeah, clearly the people who write those things have never watched that movie. Why they're part of that group is beyond me. It's just like, just fucking leave. Just leave.
Because one of their friends added them to it, like, oh, let's add you to the group. And then they come in and they're like, oh my God, this is awesome. I like Michael J. Fox. And it's like, okay, well, how do you feel about this movie?
God. Yeah, because I mean, I'll shit on Rob Zombie all day, every day. The way Dion will shit on Zack Snyder, it's fine. I fucking hate the guy. He's a talentless hack, and his whore wife is, the same way.
Jesus, that's how you really feel, sir.
Went straight for the throat there, did we?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the closest thing to that shitty fucking beard he has. So,
God, dude,
Nick's beard isn't that bad.
Oh, I'm fighting words, son. Now we do have a few more super chats, and then let's see. So after Rambo's last testicle, we have Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, who says Jamaram and George Bush locked into Mortal Kombat. Fuck, man. Jamaram.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
There you go.
Yeah.
Glad I remembered that one. TLJ Screwjob says instead of his heart, Rambo rips out his testicles.
I could see them fucking putting that into a Rambo movie if they weren't, done making them.
Why are people screaming outside my window? Don't we have enough
Because
problems?
it's California and there's weird shit that happens there all the time.
Yeah, man.
There hasn't been a helicopter today. That is a weird thing.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's why the people are screaming.
Yeah.
I love how that's the weird thing. There are no police helicopters in the air. Something's fucking wrong.
Yeah. That's the benchmark for where we determine normality in our world.
That's funny.
I mean, it's 2021. What do you expect?
That's true.
So we need one more backer. Let's see if there's anything. See if it's updated. Blah. Not yet. So what we'll do is we're gonna play Gloria until we get someone. No, just joking. We get a copyright strike in the process. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go.
Laura Branigan, the ghost of her would come after her hard.
What'd the ghost of Laura Branigan do, Kendo?
Probably just sing Gloria.
So maybe we should incur her wrath.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Okay. We'll try it.
I think she has our number.
Yeah. Hey, Laura, hit us up.
Oh God.
Oh, by the way, guys, there are two more WrestleMania matches I missed. The New Day, Kofi and Xavier Woods versus AJ Styles and Omos for the tag team championship.
That big motherfucker actually wrestle.
Yeah.
And then big motherfuckers, Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon.
Yeah, the match that nobody fucking wants.
This is a fucking match every WrestleMania. I swear to God.
Why is this a WrestleMania card?
Because Jeff, that's WWE these days.
It is.
Yep. And that's why the Pritchard show is in the toilet because he had to leave to go do that stuff.
Well, thanks, Bruce. You went from one of the best podcasts I've ever heard to some of the dumbest shit ever. Come on, The Fiend on fire. He looked like the thing from Ghost Rider when we were kids, that little purple slime monster.
Just one of them chocolate titties.
Dude, Bruce Pritchard is fun. I would love to have that motherfucker on a show. We'd have to be really fucked up on chocolate cake, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
Oh, dude, Darth Tiki's the winner of the night. That's like a 1996 in your house card.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Darth Tiki, you win the award.
Hey, did anyone say testicles forever earlier?
Testicles forever? No one said testicles forever.
Testicles forever.
That's Jesse's contribution.
There you go.
Testicles forever. So, folks, I want tonight to be remembered as the night that the testicles took over. They came to town. They came, they saw, they testicled your ass. So, Dion, Nick, Kendo, is there anything you'd like to say? Hellboy 2, the golden testicle.
Buy Dogecoin and keep watching Resident Alien. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Get your pets neutered.
Yeah. And spayed.
Yes, right.
We had another super chat from our friend Justin Proper who says, I felt like the youngest sane person on planet Earth since kindergarten. Sadly, nearly everyone in my generation is either stupid or silent. Maybe the silent ones are the smart ones, Proper, and that's who you gotta reach out to.
They clearly don't understand how testicles work. That's the problem.
All right, boys, we got another one. We're a whopping $33 away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then the High Council, this wonderful big cover, becomes a sticker for everybody on top of the free bonus stuff. And then the stretch goals, all the fun stuff, like the short film, the sequel with another Fandom Menace campaign, the High Council trading card, which is something else, and the audio drama, which will be produced by the cast of World Class Bullshitters, aka us. We're going to get an official announcer. It's going to have music. It's going to have sound effects. It's going to have excitement and drama. It's going to have Nick as well. So if you're Nick,
yeah, I hope so.
Dion, who do you want to play in it?
Playing what now?
In the radio drama Stealing Solo, who do you want to play?
Oh,
yourself?
Shit. Ooh, I don't know, man. Either myself or the part of Kendall. That was a compelling character.
Okay, serious question. If we're making a movie of Stealing Solo, who are we going to cast outside of ourselves? Who are we going to cast to play ourselves?
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
Give me Michael J. White as me.
Yes. Oh God, yes. He's always coming in shirtless back from his kung fu practice.
Exactly. God damn it, Kendall! I told you not to disturb my kung fu.
Oh my God.
Now, Joseph Biotowicz sent in one more super chat about testicles. Thank you, sir. This is the only show where it's cool to send in testicle super chats. Cool's debatable. Killer testicles from outer space.
Call me Miles Davis.
Yeah, I will call you Miles Davis. Play me another one.
Play me another one, fool.
Now, Nick, is it just me, or is the irony lost on the fact that the song Killer Clowns from Outer Space is performed by a band called the Dickies? So who's going to perform Killer Testicles from Outer Space?
Clearly the Dickies.
Yeah, clearly the Dickies.
I'd like to personally thank superfan Adam Shawhan. He says, just backed you again, so now I'm a 10-time backer. You, sir, are the MVP. Thank you, sir. Superfan Adam Shawhan, we couldn't have done so much without you.
Oh, shit. We're really fucking close now.
Oh, my God. Now we're super
Holy
close.
shit, dude. We're really fucking close.
We're $3 away.
Yeah, we're $3 away.
There's nothing that's $3. Holy shit. $3 whole. I think you could add on something. Just go back and add on something else. But superfan Adam Shawhan, I saw those photos of you, Lape, and I think Seth and a couple of the other guys. And as soon as everything works back out, we will all be back together. So we should all, maybe not Roanoke, because I don't want Kendo or Nick to go missing. Actually, it's Dion that we have to worry about going missing, because we can lose you in New Orleans easily.
Yes.
In broad daylight. I almost lost you on the streets of New York City.
No, in New Orleans, we got white women.
Yeah. They didn't. They lied to us.
Oh my
we
God.
went in and looked.
Oh my God. That was the
We just got money.
That was the funniest thing that happened, I swear.
Hey, it crossed the line. Woohoo!
Yeah, popping bottles.
There we go.
Yeah,
Damn,
right.
dude. It crossed the line like, yeah, like
Quite a fucking
not
bit.
just not
All right.
a little bit either.
I know it blew past by $128. So,
Yeah,
folks,
dude.
it's 3 weeks and 2 days in, and now the campaign is fully backed. So, yes, Primer, we did it. 40K, boom. Now it's all about the bonuses and the fun content. So, folks, Jeff Lucas is coming back, and the campaign's going to be a lot more fun and interactive. Jesse and I have planned out a couple things.
Oh, it's going to be great.
And now the fun begins. So,
Are you really going to end where you're with $3 to go?
dude, we crossed the line.
Oh, you did?
I kissed you for it.
Yeah, we crossed it.
I missed this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
it
I'm
blew
way
past by
behind.
$128.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
see?
behind. Jesus, fuck. Yay.
I think the stuff's kicking in.
Yay. Something's
Yeah.
kicking in.
Mwah.
Congrats, baby.
Thank you.
Oh, my
Jamie,
God. You're successful.
You know,
Jamie, guys,
Franklin.
the
Jamie,
greatest
guys, internet in California is really slow. Shit.
dude. Up the S Franklin has joined us to celebrate, guys.
Hey.
Yay. Yes, Franklin. That made my night.
He says, You're welcome for crossing the line. Well, thank you, Up the S Franklin.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh, DJ Ray, thank you very much. He says, I just pushed it over 40K, bought the black and white cover. Thank you very much,
Nice.
DJ.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
I love the black
and white cover.
Jesse and I actually had a discussion about the black and white cover at the grocery store today.
We did.
So, folks,
It's way more valuable than the black and white Snyder Cut
that's true.
because it's worth something.
So, folks, we are going to go and celebrate. I'd like to thank each and every backer and each and every person who joined us tonight. These shows have been a bigger success each and every week. So I just want to, again, thank everybody. But more importantly, I want to thank you guys. Dion, Kendo, Nick, we did it again, boys. So,
Hooray.
Holy shit, man.
So, we are all caught up on the super chats. We have talked about testicles until the cows came home and then some. So, folks, thank you for watching. Be smart, be safe, be cool. Thank you for everything with the comic book. We will be back on Tuesday with more. But no matter what you do this weekend, no matter where you go, always be excellent to each other.
.com/.
Testicles.
Balls.
Yeah.